But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up like doing a calculation for the amount of gems and the braces of defense.
I have 2 diamonds and then 600 small diamonds. But I also have a bag of teeth, if it helps.
Who wants to give him someone's teeth?
Turned out this guy really into teeth.
Yeah, what do you think this blacksmith is into here?
Dwarf stuff.
I mean,
Do
teeth are
dwarves
good
like
for...
teeth?
Yeah, I mean, teeth are actually good for smithing.
Calcium.
They are, but I don't think that the dwarf smith really wants teeth as part of their thing. I think it'd detract from his craft.
Yeah, not in trade for
Maybe
a
he wants them
10,000
for
gold item.
Might
personal.
be good teeth.
Maybe he has personal
You don't know
reasons he
where these
wants them.
teeth
Who
came
knows?
from.
I mean,
Fair enough if he's offering you trinkets.
I mean,
We're
what do you
getting
think,
into weird stalker territory here.
I mean, what do you think the Tooth Fairy does with all their teeth? They make them into swords.
No, they keep them so they can mind control people in the future.
I mean, that as well, but...
I've seen Terry Pratchett. I know what they do.
Coin with a sword and serpent. For some reason, I got that listed on my bag.
That one I don't know.
Sword and a serpent.
It might have been the thing I got as a or when
Go in life.
activate the boon. Once I
I don't know.
I remember
think
you
so.
getting a coin by a secret cult that you completely weren't aware of. And now you just have it.
all right.
Yeah,
We accidentally found another cult.
Yeah,
Cat just blanked on it.
I thought that was the thing with the Naga and the going into...
No, definitely wasn't that.
No?
Zomir
That was
got
a
an
that was a
audience.
that was they put in a good word. They didn't actually get an item for it.
Ah.
All right.
I think only one person actually got an item, and it was Gwen.
That's. I mean, the only
All
other
the rest
thing.
of us got abilities and that shit.
The only other thing I could possibly offer
One
that
sec, I'm gonna just
is
do
my-
maths.
is my spare energy cell.
Wait,
Hey,
did
my
you see,
weapon.
what was on the coin?
It says sword and serpent. I think.
Sword and serpent. Is it a winged sword?
It just says sword and serpent. It was just.
If
a
there is
quick note.
something, it probably is a winged sword. If there is something that is snake and
think it-
sword with wings.
I vaguely remember it might be the symbol for like doctors or something.
Yeah, is it platinum?
This says coin. So I don't
Oh,
know.
it
why,
will-
why don't you write down all the detail I give
It will
you?
be. It will be, because I know the symbol you're talking about, and
Yeah,
it is
it's
the doctor
the-
symbol.
Yeah, the Doctor symbol.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
The
I was
doctor's
just.
stick bit.
I think I was
Bring
just
out
trying to
the
get a
worms.
quick note of it because before I forgot about it, but didn't write any detail.
No, 'cause I'm pretty sure if it is the platinum coin with a winged sword and like it should just have a winged sword on it. At least in my notes. Interesting. I'm curious why it's got a serpent on it.
Bob may have not been paying attention.
Maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the coin you got while at the Goblin's junk shop.
I
I
got.
didn't know you got a coin then.
Oh yeah, she handed me something along with the with the statue for the trade. I remember now
By the way,
that you mentioned that.
I've just realised that in the Discord, it doesn't say amulet of the devout, it says mullet
Yeah.
of the devout.
I mean, I
It's a
assumed
lot
it was a mullet
funnier.
of the devout.
Which is a lot funnier.
Oh, yeah. Pretty.
Oh, there.
But
So
yeah,
I just
if-
spent a few minutes putting the Amulet of the Devout into D&D Beyond.
But yeah,
So,
I've got 3 braces of defense that I can hand, which is good for 1.5. And where's my?
Oh, yeah, Chris, I was also going to say, I can roll a deception for the story that fuck you gave.
Oh no, this guy will take you at your word. I just don't think it helps. He's not a shaman. Like, he has no doubt this probably did come from a Nagpa. But remember, he's a blacksmith, guys. He's a blacksmith. He has simple needs. He wants resources he can use to make things with. And, like, enchantment ingredients. Or other magical items he can decothingy.
Eureka!
Oh no, I don't. I probably don't have that on me.
I think I
I
might
have
have.
14 units of twisted silver.
Yeah. Got
Yeah,
that.
he'd have loved that shit.
Yeah, I don't. I only have, I think, 2 of it on me. The
To
rest
be
is
fair,
on
I feel like
ship.
that if you give him the 2 you at least have on you, it'll bring you up to like 2 uncommons. Or
Yeah.
2 rare, sorry. Because like
Yeah.
Twisted Silver is actually quite a rare material, given
Yeah.
Fantasia went boom.
Yeah, I have 2 on me because Alvina like wears them as like arm chains. She's not attuned to it anyway. She just has them on.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll hand him. I'll hand him the 3 braces of defense and the 2 units of twisted silver I have on me.
yeah. Like I say,
So I'll
I'm
put that-
I'm
well,
happy
that's
to
2
do a
items.
quest at an undetermined time. For
Yeah.
like
So I can
anything
get
else.
I can get basically the sword and the shield. Or the sword. I can get the shield and the foci because I think we want the foci more than.
How many people wanted Focais? Was it just 2?
I guess-
I wanted one.
Because
Like I-
Spellcaster Bard wants one. I assume Cleric wants one.
Like I
Cleric
said
would
earlier.
like one, yes.
Yeah, we're getting you one at least, Gwen. I'm happy to fit.
And what was that, Zormir?
Like I said earlier, I'm not actually after anything myself. I
Yeah,
was
so
just
you'll
trying to
just
help.
add that on to like one of the other players getting something.
If Fucky would try to offer a swap for his rapier for one of the long swords. So
He'll
plus
take
one.
that and the weird macaroni picture you convinced him is a shaman totem to
Yeah.
at least add it to collection.
It's a +1 uncommon rapier.
Yeah, he can have the broken Arcanite mind control rod.
It might be useful.
Oh
for him.
shit! That's something Alvina has. Would an obsidian iron gauntlet do?
Even obsidian iron, that also rare material.
Yeah, I have an obsidian iron gauntlet still in my bag. I think there's
Yeah.
a giant spider egg currently being cradled in.
Yeah, all the stuff he stole from the fire giants.
Yeah, I have a lot of that.
I
Yes, he'll take that in exchange for one of the one of the rares.
Yeah. So I have is the shield uncommon or is that a rare?
The shield is also rare because it's a +1 with an effect.
Thought it was. So that is I've basically got 3 rares. I'm happy for that to be 2 amulets and the shield. Do you guys are cool with that? I don't need any of these. I'm giving it you guys.
Shield.
I think this is mostly
And
going to
he'll
help.
exchange the +1 sword for the long sword, so that's fine. He's willing for that because he can actually easily update that. It's got magical enchantment, he can break it down into it.
Yeah.
So two amulets, 1 shield, and a celestial longsword. And because he's feeling pity for all of you, he'll give you the healing potions for free.
Oh,
By
thank
which
you.
I mean he'll throw them at you as combat starts.
Thank you.
Just assume
Okay.
they're nebulously along the party. I don't care.
Yeah, he can.
You all suddenly got magic pockets.
Yes, I'll give him the broken mind control rod. As in, I'll delete it from my inventory. If he doesn't pick it up, he doesn't pick it up.
And then
I
he'll
can
throw
give
in.
him a Siberius dragon shard.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he'll take that.
I do have 10 lots of
Silverus
what's
Dragon
known as
Shard.
Alvina snacks.
But you guys already have celestial steel ingots. You don't particularly care about that.
The only thing I'd need is the knowledge of how to make them.
Yeah.
Well, fair, celestial steel is weirdly harvested from the divine planes. It's not technically an alloy in this world.
Oh, that's kind of
Oh, all right.
It is
It's
just
just a base
it's a
material.
base metal. It's an element. Fair enough.
It just weirdly forms complete and whole in the celestial plane. Nobody's quite sure why or how, or at least they've not gotten to the bottom of it.
No,
In
no
ingot
one-
form, or
That'd be very
No.
funny.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
you can mine it.
Is it ingots or just
Does
ores?
it
Yeah.
form in pure ingots, perfectly symmetrical?
Maybe just like it just
Rom.
pops up.
Yeah, it just grows like a tree.
Just teardrops.
Yeah, where the what's the means I can also keep my gems, which is kind of
But I guess if you want the map, you have to prove to him that you're good aligned. Which, honestly, given how awful you guys are all bartering, I think Gwent's the only good aligned one.
No, Alvina's good aligned.
I genuinely thought he would want
Also,
to know about
Alvina's
dwarves.
actually offering genuinely good stuff that he wants. I'm just going, here's this, here's this, here's this. What do you guys want again?
I think you're lawful chaotic more than lawful good.
No, I'm not lawful good, I'm chaotic good. I never said anything about
Chaotic
lawful.
4 uncommon and 4 rare.
Alvira is very explicitly chaotic good.
Alright, assuming you all had a chance to attune to your new amulet or shield. I don't think the shield has attunement, actually. I don't think any
You
of them
said
have
it
attunement.
doesn't. That's
Yeah,
what
you said it
I
was
The,
a
sword,
thing.
the amulet, I think, might, but the others don't.
Mhm.
I'm gonna double check because normally I go with just what D&D normally does, and shields and weapons don't tend to unless they have a more powerful effect.
Yeah,
Like
that is,
just
Plus
simple-
one shield doesn't.
yeah, the +1 shield and it has extra ability doesn't, and the sword you said don't because they're slightly
No,
weaker.
because it's based on the flame tongue, which isn't attunement.
No, the flame tongue is. It's a weaker flame tongue though.
It isn't a weaker flame tongue. It just doesn't produce light.
No, flame tongue does against everything. Is the bit.
Oh, yeah, it also does fire though. This does radiant.
True.
And this does radiant effectively against most things. That's fair. I'm gonna say it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Silly question. Who was the shield for?
You.
Ooh, fancy.
Alvina promised Gwent a shield and has had access to a shield, so she's buying you a shield.
A nice.
Congratulations, you have a
Shield.
celestial shield as soon as you get here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the +1 amulet doesn't require attunement either, because that's only a +1. It doesn't do anything fancier. Normally, if it has
Okay.
recharges, it will have attunement.
Yeah.
And the bonus to channel divinities, that's our boons from Destiny, right?
No, that's only for clerics. Those are
Okay.
channel something else.
Okay.
I think it's channel oath.
You
those ones.
said it is a channel oath, not a divinity in this particular case.
Yeah. So the extra ability only works for clerics. So clerics get a little extra from the devout. Everyone else can just benefit from
Okay.
having belief.
Fair enough.
So the sword is
Uh,
based on the flame tongue. Yeah, that is thingy.
Base attunement, but it's a different one. So this one
Mhm.
is this one, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the
Same but
attunement
different.
from this.
Yeah.
Just because Alterra is slightly less loose with the rules than Adventurers League.
To be honest, the flame tongue having attunement is one of those. It's like, why does this have attunement now? It never used
Yeah.
to. It's not.
All right. So you have some healing potions. None of these things require attunement, so you can pretty much just start using them as you get them. Was there any other bookkeeping I needed to do before I actually need to get Twitch? on my-
Pretty much the only bit is we asked about the celestial pot, which we know, and Gwent now spawns in, possibly having just heard me punch his god.
that
yeah,
was the other
that's
thing.
exactly when I'd like to come in.
Gwent, are you aware of what happened last session? Or at least is the player
yes,
at least
mostly.
aware?
The player
Good
is
enough
aware.
for me. Cool. So you've been on the phone with your god for the last session. Not once. Chris, shut up 1 second. Okay, there you go. Mute, so I don't have to listen to myself.
Yeah.
That's disorienting as hell.
Remember to mute the tab, not the not the video.
So yes, we're playing off as Chevron has been trying to also teleport Gwent, but you've obviously been refusing the acceptance. Until eventually, probably to do with the shield or however else you'd like to play on it, you finally get teleported in just as the portals are opening and the enemies of the divine are coming through it. So if you could give me your initial reaction of fine, I'm here, and then seeing all the portals open and doing whatever cursing, swearing, blaming you'd like to do, that'd be fantastic.
Perfect.
So you can do that in a second. Let's. Was there anything else we needed to finish up? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I think we're ready to go. I'll add the rest of the initiatives in a second. I just kind of want to pre-thingy some of the initiatives so I'm not rolling 500 times. Let's do a quick voice check. We'll end on Gwent for their intro, and everyone can give me a sentence of what they remember as we switch to the Divine Realm. Or at least the fragment of the Divine Realm that still exists, because that place got blown up into shards.
The divine chunk.
The Divine Chunk. That's exposed into the Astral Sea and the Void beyond. Alvina, so why don't you start us off? Say hi.
Howdy! I'm playing Alvina, and what I remember is that Alvina had a very nice chat with a Kirin, and she promised that she will save a unicorn that she knows about. And she really can't read emotions very well, apparently, because I know a Cyclops. No, not a Cyclops. I know a Yeti. That was the only good thing I rolled the entire session.
Yeah. That was the first roll.
First roll, nat 20. To be honest, I'm gonna roll like shit today. I rolled like 5 nat 20s out of 11 dice rolls on Wednesday in my Pathfinder game. And the lowest roll I made for the entire evening was a 17. So, I am screwed today. And, yeah, pretty much Alvina had a chat with Kieran most of the time. That was most of what she did.
All right. Dr. Zormir.
Punch Quint's gone.
Hi, Dr. Zormir, and mine was talking with the goddess of inspiration, and finding out that they've got fragmented memories because of
She's not the only one.
like me, because of one of the people they were fighting caused them to have.
Yes,
Spot.
so to fill in there, because the Arcanites withdrew and they forcibly took all knowledge of advanced artificery with them when they left, it left holes in the god of invention's knowledge, which their enemies, the all-tombed, known as, in this world, Senator Phantom, used to fill in, for he has a grasp and power of anything that is, like, forgotten. So because there was holes in his memory, he was able to use it to kind of weed his way in there and deal her more damage.
And now Zormir is trying to figure out how to fix it with some Arcanite.
Very well. Fuck you.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm playing Fuck You today. Fuck You had a very nice conversation with Thievra last week, trying to get to the core belief system of the trickery gods and what it means to be a trickster, essentially. But Fuck You couldn't get to the heart
believe
of
it or
it.
not.
I think I might have figured it out, but yeah. We'll talk later, Ben.
Who knows?
We-
There will, hopefully, unless Thievra dies today, because honestly, I'd be more worried about the gods than you guys.
I'm worried
If you're
about...
you-
gonna die, then we're fucked.
I'm pretty worried about Alvina, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, yes, but Alvina will be charging it, so that's Alvina's own fault.
Yeah.
Lugrim, better than the god of games, I assume? You probably want to put a then in there.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, better of the
It-
God of Games is interesting,
It
but...
was a pun. Better of the god of games.
Oh, that-
Oh.
Well done, that was too clever for your DM.
Yeah, full
Um,
credit, I didn't get that one either.
No,
Just-
Take my
just-
hat off.
Just for you get inspiration.
Yeah, that's
Thank
deserved.
you.
That is deserved.
Look, Graham, I took 2,200 gold off of Gambit, the god of games.
Yeah,
Kept winning!
Yeah, which I heard, which sounded so suspicious. So suspicious.
normally
Lose
would be.
somehow
Well,
half
He
it
into roll
actually-
20.
He knows,
It was
but he
all
was
legit.
actually just straight rolls.
It just
Nah,
sounded
Luz somehow
so
hacked roll
weird.
20.
He channeled his inner Yukimoto, and regardless of the situation, won anyway.
believed in the heart of the dice.
Yeah.
That's it. You've been requested as the champion of games now. That to keep an eye out for any of the divine printing presses used to spawn the Alterra TCG card game.
Also, he got some object. He's not told us what it is, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what it does.
Yeah, we think we know what it is, but
I have a theory as to what
That's
it
it.
is.
player knowledge we think we know. But
Yes, the points on Angel's Wings.
I had a lovely chat with the god of medicine.
Medici.
Just got a good vibe. Found out what that egg was. It is an egg that hatches an angel with a soul. Gonna need to get some
Yeah, I do not
parenting
like the sound
practice
of
in
that.
before that.
Mhm.
Also, Pointbot had a lovely time with the god of love.
Also,
Did
you
you-
found
did
out
you
that
tell me?
Alvina's an abomination.
Oh, we knew that.
But now it's been confirmed by a god.
Yeah, I was supposed to confirm something. When did you need the upgrade for? Does that take
Oh.
time? Does that take like a long rest or something?
Yeah, let's not use it this combat.
Yeah, you upgrade that after if you survive this combat.
Yeah, if we
But
live.
I also haven't thought about what would happen there. So
That's good. So long as we both completely forgot about
Yeah.
it.
I was. Oh yeah,
So-
you were talking about making it dance spot, weren't you?
Dance,
yeah,
dance,
Point Bot's been
dance.
hanging out with the god of love. Let's just leave it at that.
Ooh, per gambit. Alright, and last but not least, arriving in triumph, finally being persuaded to come to the celestial planes to come face to face with an old hatred enemy. It's Gwent.
I have a request. Can Gwent
Hello,
please be
hello.
over here? Gwent, please be like right there. It'd be so funny to see his reaction.
But where is Gwent's
Oh,
god?
I want to be wherever. Where is Chiron? Where is he? Cheeky git.
I was
Well,
always
I-
having him just over here, so it's not technically like he's one of like the minor deities that hangs about here that are gonna flee once the battle starts. Because I don't.
Oh, you
I
actually
don't-
are there? Yes.
Yeah, let's go Chiron. How do you spell it?
Is it-
CHIRON.
I'm assuming it's not Chiron. Is what I'm going.
There we go. But yes, Gwent, you arrive.
You turn around. There's the butcher
Hey.
behind you.
No. I arrive here in just after you smacked Chiron.
Wham!
I teleport through and I'm putting on gloves that have got knuckle dusters on them with lots of little religious symbols and devil symbols on them. Like, game on, motherfucker, let's go! I'm gonna charge him since I know he can get smacked now.
You had confirmation that violence can happen to your god here, so you went.
Confirmation that he
Oh.
can be smacked. Only reason I'm here.
100% assume it did 0 damage, but I said I would punch him, and I got you, buddy.
Mission
Doesn't matter.
accomplished.
He
Yeah.
can be punched, therefore he shall be punched.
Plus, gods have stat blocks in Alterra. You can kill gods in Alterra.
No,
How
I
else
assumed
would
he
you
could take.
take? How else would you
Chance.
usurp them?
I just assumed he would take no damage from a normal, non-magical punch.
I thought
From
you were gonna
Alvina,
say
at
gods have feelings too.
Alvina just thwacked him. She didn't put any like magic or anything into or fireballs into it. She just hit him. So you assume it didn't do damage. Otherwise, he takes like I don't know. I think it's 8. Okay. No, it's 6
Interesting.
because she's not angry at the moment.
9. Probably does non-magical.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I assume it's non-magical, and I assume he's immune to non-magicals.
He should have. Yeah, he's a god.
Yeah, that's what I assume he does.
All the other god stat blocks I have do.
Yeah. I think a lot of angels are. So.
+2. Interesting. 11. I think that's pretty much everyone on the initiative order other than the players. Yes, and I, Chris Kennedy, will be your DM for today. So previously, the players had a chance to be forcefully abducted by the gods after emitting energies from that is heavily associated with the god of melody. Yes?
You missed the Karen. You missed the Karen.
I don't want the Karen to have an initiative order. Maybe you can just
Okay.
run away. I'm
fine.
just gonna put him on
No.
Gwent's turn. Karen's just gonna act with Gwent because I'm just gonna roleplay him off of Gwent.
That poor,
'Cause I don't-
poor Mara.
I don't have a stat block for Karen. I don't know what Karen does. Karen's the
No,
god of horses and fucking healing.
The
Vara.
Vara. The one Alvina's talking to.
Did I not add Vara?
No,
Oh.
just check the list. Yeah, Vara's not on there.
That's because it doesn't have a proper D&D entry I can use. Why is it doing that? Who knows? Oh well, I guess I
not?
just
I,
use...
thi- I think Kieran's in Volo's guides. If you're not.
Yeah,
gonna
the
unlock-
Kirin has a stat block.
Oh, I know. It's just it's just not one of the base ones I have access to.
Oh, fair enough. I'll find it.
But it's
Ready.
fine. I've got the stat block. I just don't have it as a clickable button. Oh
Ah.
wow, fucking Karen rolled that 20.
They're fast creatures as well. They are a dragon unicorn, essentially. So,
Well, Vara's going first.
yep.
I gotta look up what they do in a second. Yes, they got some cool items, they learned some knowledge, and got the feeling that the gods were actually pretty sad and bummed out by half the fact, like, the sibling that, like, 80% of their siblings are dead. Who knew?
Yeah.
Gods have feelings too.
80%
And-
eaten by their other siblings.
I
As all
know.
that's happening, you feel a rumble throughout the broken little section of the Celestial Plains as tears in reality open up, and marching through are 3. We're gonna call them legions for now. I recognize there are only 6 units per legion.
Hey, that's fine. A legion doesn't necessarily have to be a number. It's 6 angels. That's a lot.
It's a different universe where etymology is different, and Legion
Yeah.
means 6.
So I'm gonna be the whole vibe is that they act as units, so they're just gonna be effectively a unit. And to go on the same initiative and do things together. But they came marching through, and as the tears sealed behind them, and the parties realized that the agents of the Mad Court had found their little location, and the rest of the Celestials begin kind of not semi-panicking. Like, there's definitely a sudden burst and rush, but there isn't as much panicking as you might expect from mortals. These are clearly, they've done this several times. This is definitely like an early Battlestar Galactica moment where they're just constantly hopping from solar system to solar system, trying to keep ahead of the agents that have just arrived. So they are already starting to pack up and starting to get out of the way. The more powerful ones are stepping forward. You can see the Planetar, the Unicorns, the Divas, all kind of forming into formation around these legions, while the lesser unmapped entities, some more golden dwarves or some more like minor celestial creatures, are just gathering things up and preparing to flee. And as all that is happening, a 4th portal opens up, and stepping through, a figure towering 7 to 8 feet tall with all this kind of glossy black thick armor and just an imposing stature is the entity that some of you have seen in your dreams from Cat, known as the Butcher. Who has a proper name? Where the hell I put my notes here as I scroll back down? Why am I
Begin with a
looking for the
K?
coins?
I also-
It is Vertarga, the
Vertarga.
Butcher Knight, the God of Carnage.
Yep.
As he steps forward and stepping just ever so slightly in their shadow, but kind of using them as cover in that way of like they're standing like back and to the side, is this dark wooden skinned, what looks to almost be like a dryad in this beautiful dress, with these long fingernails, kind of just glancing around the arena. They've gotten this swept back, kind of brown dark hair as they're glancing around, and their eyes seem to glow with almost a kind of a pooling dark purple light into them. This is, I don't think any of you actually recognize this figure. I don't think anyone's shown you this, but you kind of get the vibe that this is also a god of equal status to the Butcher.
I think from judging by the name on the map, we've heard the name. Don't think we've had a description of that one, though.
Yeah, you've not had a description of her yet. But she actually does kind of, she has a almost similar presence to the Dryad Inquisitor that Alvina met back near the Oni caves.
Alvina's starting to think, judging by the similar presence, it's like maybe that Dryad wasn't a good person. Slight suspicion starting now, just a little bit.
But with that, all of the players go ahead and roll me initiative as you have the decision of what you would like to do. Clearly, the gods are stepping forward to fight enough
God
time for
damn
people to escape. Whether or not you want to escape, or if you even can escape, or if you want to try and defend the gods, is up to you.
I'm so happy I beat the one thing I wanted to beat the initiative of. I'm so happy I rolled an 8 and still beat the 6.
You probably still beat mine.
No, we got the same.
Oh, no baits.
We got 3 8s.
All right, has everyone rolled initiative? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like it.
I like that Point is still the big misfits on initiative.
Am I? Okay.
Ah, yes, they are. Should probably change your name back, huh?
Oh, but you got 9.
It's my name now.
Where even
Yes,
are
he's
you on the
on
map
straight.
again? You're off by here.
Le-
You are.
left
You're
side.
yeah, you're under Medici's name. That's why.
Yeah, he's by me. Me and Point actually really close together. Don't worry, Point. Let me. I got something for those.
Oh, I also had something for those, so I could
If you can,
run
if
towards
you-
a different one.
no, if you can do something that'll make it easier for them to fail a, I think it's a strength save, I'd appreciate it. There.
Oh, no, I was going to hypnotic pattern them, so the strength would just knock them straight out of it again.
Well, the save would probably knock them off the map. Is the main bit for me.
Yes, I'll probably go have a look, see if I can help with one of the other ones.
As we get started, get your battle musics on in the background. It is time to take on some Celestial Legions, and we start with Vara's turn, who, interestingly enough, has a bunch of interesting...
Karens are awesome.
Just a constant feat of movement while it's flying. That's really
Yep.
cool.
There's a reason you should really not fight a Kirin. They are.
Ooh, they mostly do a lot
Weirdly
of
scary.
radiant damage.
Yeah, I think they were created as like a boss monster for evil campaigns.
They are. Yeah. They are like. They are literally, I think, a fusion of a unicorn and a gold dragon, more or less.
Oh no.
Yeah, they are brutal. They're like CR 18, something like that.
They are CR8.
8. Oh, it's a lot lower than I thought.
To be fair, most campaigns don't get beyond tier 3. Unless you're me and prefer actually DMing higher level campaigns.
Yep. Same.
Alright, but the Karen is going to turn to Alvina, and she's going to kind of, with this frenzy look in her eyes. I can't remember what her voice was, so I'm just going to go with whatever. They
Mildly
found us.
Happy.
They found us. It was only a matter of time. Unfortunately, it looks like that burst of energy, though, has depleted us. Quickly, gather your allies. If we can hold them off for a couple turns, for a couple seconds, the unicorns can tear open a portal to send you back where we found you.
Will you all be
Until
okay?
then, we'll be fine.
Please don't.
Luckily, the gods, the mad gods, teleported in on that side of the map. We can handle a couple legions.
Mhm.
Those guys, though, those guys you might want to avoid.
Sorry, Gwen.
And with this, Vera is going to just start charging into the Imperial Legion as they form up with, they seem to have these long, almost Roman-style shields that they come in and barter as Vera throws herself at the shields and pushes them back, let's say, 10 feet. They managed to hold their ground for a bit. But you can just kind of tell from the quick reaction, these Imperial Legions act as one. They're highly disciplined and almost militaristic. They are actually militaristic
Yeah.
in their actions. Like, they are literally a military.
They are soldiers.
What do you mean, kind of like a military? I'm just not used to having militaries in D&D.
Yeah.
Normally it's one big off monsters. But that's going to be Vara's turn for now as the unicorns begin channeling energy down from the exterior to recharge their ability to send you home. It is now Imperial Legion 3's turn as they begin marching on Lu and the God of Games. Let's see, who do they think is the bigger threat here?
Probably the god.
Well, we know
I'm
who just
hoping.
beat one of them. So
I'm going to
I mean,
assume small
don't get me wrong.
tiefling or god. No offense, Lou, but
No, I understand. And as much as I like the guy, it's like, they're gonna kill both of us.
you've given me your quest, so I've been
if,
you in a
like,
game.
here's the one, if they're
Good.
gonna kill both of us, I'd rather they kill just you. Gonna be honest, guys. Sorry about this.
But they are going to effectively kind of form around getting a nice little vantage point here as they almost kind of like arc their formation around Lu and Gambit, making sure all of them are within 5 feet of one of two of you. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. You know, that looks appropriate. There aren't quite like as rounded, but I will say I can't have them technically be in the same space. So they're like just slightly one behind the others, one with shields, the other kind of backline with some glaives.
Yeah.
So let's see, 2 of them are gonna hit Gambit, and 1 of them is going to hit Lou with their back glaive. They do have multi-attacks, so let's go ahead and give 2 attacks against Lou here. They are just going to have the first roll. They just have a flat roll for a 16 to hit Lou.
It hits.
As they hit into you, the 8 piercing, the golden celestial steel glaive they have, as it hits into you, erupts with radiant energy. As you can see from the kind of the visor helmet that they are wearing, their eyes glow with yellow, or with a golden yellow. And you can kind of see their mechanical wings with little armor along the like top ridges of the wings, kind of just glistening out. If I remember correctly, I think these guys are wearing effectively golden armor because they're
Full
supposed to
plate, I
be
think you said, right?
yeah, full plate golden armor in the model of like the Warhammer thingy guys.
Yeah, Stormcast Eternals.
Yeah. Now I literally have those in front of me.
Yeah, those guys are attacking you now.
Mhm.
Are they as tall? Because they're like 8 foot. Are all these guys about 8 foot? Or are they a little shorter?
They'd have a little bit extra padding as well because of the armor. So whatever you imagine a Deva's height is, I
That's about
imagine
6
tall.
foot.
They're like
I imagine about 6 foot. So
they're
pretty
like
big.
sculpted humans. So
Yeah, I imagine like Adonis is literally Adonis like stereotypical 6'6" looking one, right?
yeah, with a couple
what I
extra
meant.
foot from the armor.
Yeah. So yeah, about Stormcasty size, maybe a little shorter.
But yes, so Lou does 16 hit.
Yes,
It is.
does.
And you take that 8 plus 19 radiant damage as he comes in for a second hit, a 28 to hit. Thank God he didn't have advantage. As this would just be the 7 and the 20 radiant.
27 radiant still hurts.
So what was the
You
first
took
one?
27 again, yeah.
Oh, it's 227s for about 54 damage.
Ow.
How are you looking there, Lou?
Not good.
Yeah.
Well, that was a third of a Legion's attack. Luckily for you, the other 2 begin hitting into Gambit. A couple of them manage to strike home. You can see Gambit already seems to have some sort of not mirror image, blur effect up, as you can start to see Gambit almost kind of like blurring out as
He's
some of the
Neoing,
attacks hit
isn't he?
in. Well, he has a default blur effect on him
Mm.
because he's
That
the
makes
god of games. But that is their turn for Imperial Legion 3. It is now Medici's turn as Medici. Let me just move this Imperial stat block out of the way. I don't need you right now. Medici is going to turn to the point and kind of just singing off from the last conversation. Yes, if you do have that egg, just be careful with it. It has the potential to doom us all. But speaking of dooming us all, it looks like we have guests.
Thumbs up and let her go.
Alright, you gather your allies and get them towards the unicorn. I'm gonna wrangle the Quaddle to try and keep everyone alive.
Yeah.
As she begins, you can kind of see as she begins moving, these previously what looks to be etched wings onto her feet begin kind of peeling off of her shoes and begin flapping as she takes to the air and begins floating around the psychic air auras into the air above the arena, and you can see that she kind of takes flings open her large kind of white duster jacket, and you can just see row upon row of different vials and scrolls and little potions as she prepares herself to kind of medic the entire battlefield.
Alchemist time.
But that is her turn. The Barasil, I think that's how it's pronounced.
Barakiel. by the look of it.
Barakiel the Holophant is going to do what he does best, and he is going to try and hide.
Yep.
as he
Uh,
flies up into the trees and is keeping the fuck out of this battle. Thivra. One second, he's gotta grab the
he's
thing
gonna
here.
steal the butcher's cleaver.
Thivra vanishes
Yep.
as they just swerve their cloak above them and they're gone, invisible, out of here.
Greater
Fuck, he's the
invisibility.
one that's gonna steal the butcher's cleaver.
I do want that. So I do want that weapon.
Let's see, 120 flying. Let's see how far Vestra. Oh no, Vestra can get there. Vestra, the Planetar, is gonna fucking bolt for the butcher. And it's gonna come down with their 2 melee attacks for a 27 to hit. That misses the butcher.
Yep, that misses. Thought so.
And the butcher is like, he's got this massive long sword with what appears to be silvered edges to the sword.
Oh, I was expecting a cleaver. Not gonna lie. Cool.
No. It's this massive great sword
Yeah.
that he is going to like just pull off his back and just kind of place it in the place of Vestra's strike and just block it. And then is going to come in again with another 27. Unfortunately, the butcher blocks it again with barely trying. He's not even paying the Planetar any attention as he is sweeping the battlefield for a worthy opponent. Fukue, it's your turn.
Okay. So fuck you is looking at the crowd around Gambit and Lou. Thinking that's probably not a good place to be for them, especially.
It really isn't.
He knows Lou is fairly squishy.
He just sort of
More
gets
so
stabbed.
now. More so now.
He's
Yeah.
being impaled as well.
So I'm just double checking to see how far away Lou is from me. Where's my measure?
There, 75 foot.
75 foot. Okay. So I could do that. Yeah, so fuck you is going to pull out his wand of polymorph, turn himself into a giant eagle,
Yep.
and because it's got 80-foot movement, fly.
Operation Grab Lou again.
Yep, Operation Grab
Yep.
Lou again. He's only going to be able to he's going to swoop in and only be able to fly 5 foot up, so should still be within
I'll lift my legs up.
Jump, Lou! Jump!
Keep running the base, go.
I was
kinda wanna
being,
still-
being the 5 feet up. It's like I lift my legs up because they've got glaives. It's like 10 feet.
Which
Yeah.
have reach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I'm saying, I'm gonna lift my
would be
legs up.
within, yeah, still would be within their
Melee range.
Right range.
melee range, yeah. So I won't get any attacks of opportunity until Bucky starts moving.
Yeah, and at that point you have flyby, so that's fine.
So yep, that would be fuck you because you can't do anything else while he's a bird.
All right, then we have some Deva's turn, and they are mostly going to swarm around the legions here. Let's get all these guys moving up for Deva's 6 through 8. These two are going to... they're going to fly around, which causes some extra movement, so they're going to dash over here and try and just kind of block people in. Ooh, that poor Deva 4. These guys are also going to dash down here, and Deva 4 is going to dash at... It doesn't need to dash, but is going to try and thingy at Rahara. And before... do I have him attack this turn? That's the movement. Yeah, why not? He'll add some information. The Deva is going to attack, but as he goes to strike Rara, Rara is going to use one of her defensive abilities here and force the Deva to make a wisdom... Oh, there should be a wisdom save. 20? which let me double check what I think that fails. That does fail.
It definitely
Is going to
fails.
fail.
God.
As the Deva, as it is going to strike Riara, suddenly falls to the ground, clutching at its head and mumbling under its breath, something that you guys are too far away to hear. Actually, Gwent might be able to hear. Gwent, give me a wisdom perception check.
You got this, Gwen. Nat 20.
29.
Oh, not far off it though.
Holy shit. You hear the Deva in... Actually, do you speak Celestial?
Ooh, that is a very good question.
I still
think on it.
Languages? No.
It's only
Yeah,
no,
I
me.
no.
think Point's
I
the
think.
only one that can. Point's the only one
And
that can.
me.
Yeah.
Then you hear in perfect Celestial... to the zone de soir. Perfect. You hear every word.
I thought you were going with dabba dee dabba die for a second there.
Dabba-da, dabba-da.
I was thinking Dog of Wisdom.
As we all know, Celestial is spoken with a sing-song choir-like accent.
Yep.
Gwent, it is now your turn. You've just seen a Deva reduced to mumbling nothing upon trying to attack this beautiful Dryad. And I've accidentally skipped your turn, but it's your turn.
There's only
Run,
one thing
Gwen!
I can do, and I want him.
You gonna attack Tyron?
Yeah, I'm pelting towards him. But as I'm running away, I am going to cast Silence back over here. Ding.
Ooh.
Alright, place a little circle down on your silence area for the radius, because I can't remember what the radius is.
If they're immune to silence, that would be
The
very funny.
20.
Well, to be fair, one of
Uh,
them is clearly a martial class and doesn't care.
No, he needs to shout insults. That's what martial classes do.
Yeah, but I think he just leaves the area. That's always the problem with silence. Unless you can restrain them as
Yeah,
well.
but the next hit may not get a diva on the floor, is what I'm hoping.
No, it's gonna decapitate that planeter.
Oh, that's fair. You do hear Rara like whisper something to the Deva before it falls to the ground. Also in Celestial, so you have no idea what. But even you suddenly feel this like shiver
Fly,
down your
you
spine
fools.
upon listening in on it. Luckily, because you can't understand what she said, you are immune to it.
Yay!
And
I
I
am-
don't have a bonus action attack, so I'm just going to jump on Chiron and try and squash him.
There's
So I
a
can hit him
bit.
next turn.
There's a bit which I am 100% convinced about that sword. By the way, that is a Vorpal sword. I
Yeah,
am
probably.
convinced it's a Vorpal sword.
All right, Zormir, it is your turn then. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm moving forward first and saying, Ivika, as quickly as I can, I have a really dumb idea. Can you open a portal to the Rainbow Wall?
I cannot.
No.
That would require an immense amount of energy since the shattering broke planar travel. It takes 5 unicorns working in consort to open even a slither of a portal.
Damn it, then I can't serve the butcher and meet his makers.
No,
Me-
but this does
Hey,
mean
no.
if we can escape, they will take time to follow.
Because I was
Please
thinking
defend
of
the unicorns.
I was thinking of opening the thing to basically use my cut through the rainbow wall and shove the butcher in there.
The hard
That
part.
was my dumb idea.
The spies. I believe all of that would work right up until the point of shoving him.
Yeah, I think you're definitely going to charge at the butcher anyway.
I'm not gonna charge
And
him.
it would have been a good idea if not for the fact the premise of this universe is that planar travel against long distances is impossible.
All right, gonna step further forward toward these guys.
Also, I'm not convinced that Alvina with a nat 20 could shove the butcher. Just going out there.
Actually, I'm just gonna step right into these guys and
With a destiny point, maybe.
With a Destiny double nat 20 on the athletics check, maybe.
Alright, Zormi, you're stepping into them on what?
I'm gonna fight them, but I'm also gonna do something as my bonus action. So the first
You're gonna
one,
try and fight them.
first one, and second one.
Oh, before you do that,
Yep.
as you step within their reach,
Yep.
they are going to attack you.
The Polar Master.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and Glaive attack you as you come in. Oh, a critical failure.
Ooh, fuck.
However, you do step into the reach of 2. Modified
Oh.
20
Oh, hit.
to attack.
Nope.
Doesn't hit.
Not on.
Nope.
All right. Then your speed is not reduced to 0, and you may continue.
Those
Polar Master.
Do those two hit?
Sentinel.
do those
Yeah,
two hits.
Let's have a look here.
And I'm
Yep.
definitely
both hit.
sticking with necrotic for now. On these guys.
They might be immune to necrotic, actually. I think Azamar's resistant, so angels might be immune.
Not to necrotic, only resistant.
Ooh! Yeah.
Or only radiant. Okay, so number 1, how much damage in total is that?
31, and then the second hit's
31
32.
and 32. You have bloodied the first Imperial Deva.
And as a bonus action, I'm champion challenging all of them.
Yay!
Wisdom saving throw for all of them to see if they.
I'm effectively just going to roll this at disadvantage for the Legion, because I don't want to have to roll 6.
That's fair.
Because if one of them gets it, then they all have to kind of just go along with the formation.
Yeah.
So they have been challenged. What does this mean?
Can't leave a range of him.
They can't go away from 30 feet of me on a fail saving throw.
Okay. Then they are locked in battle with you.
Creature choose within 30 feet makes a wisdom saving throw. On a fail wisdom saving throw, the creature can't willingly move 30 feet away from you. So they're basically locked in combat with me.
That's fair.
So if you move, they've got to move with you, but 30 feet apart.
No, if I move
If
out
you-
of the 30 feet, they are instantly negated.
It's a compelled
Oh,
duel,
right.
but not a spell, essentially.
Romius is going to pick up Point Bot, and Princess carry Point Bot away.
He's stealing your robot!
That's fine.
And is going to dash on with the speed of love.
Oh. New favourite
Okay.
ship, God of Love and Robot.
I think that's about...
None of the rest of us wanted it, so...
Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's Romius' turn to protect Point Bot. It is now Rara's turn, or Hara's turn, because the R is silent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Rara, so makes sense.
So did that.
Hara. Okay.
Let's have a look here.
The Hammer Dryad.
I guess they do their one of their gazes. Let's see, they've already done that for the Deva, so that they can just walk around and out of the silence. Who is the closest entity?
Besides the Diva, it's that Coatl.
Actually, they're going to make a B point for Chiron.
Well, Gwen, if you lose your cleric powers, I'm
There is
very
that
curious what's going to
We've
happen.
got some other gods you can follow. It's fine.
Yeah,
Any
just
god
maybe
would
one
be
that's a
better
bit more
god.
nicer.
Let's see, who would be the best one to... Okay. As this Dryad steps forward and just kind of casually strolls across the broken celestial plane, her eyes are locked on Chiron, just ignoring Gwen.
I mean, she is a god.
And so we have caught up once more, my sweet, sweet would-be darling. How you run from me? How you tease me with a chase?
I know who this character is already.
Mhm.
I love
Just
it.
plain hard to get.
Sharon, you just, Gwent, you notice that Sharon hasn't looked at you once, has just had their eyes locked ahead, with just their eyeballs, like, trying to drive their way back into the back of their skull, open so wide, and you can see a single bead of sweat just falling down. Sharon is fucking terrified, frozen right now. Would you like to do anything, Gwen?
Punch him.
Oh, yeah, why distracted? Not shot.
As a freebie, you do so.
Might actually snap him out of it. Might actually save his ass as well. So it's a win-win.
No.
And as he
don't.
snaps out of it,
Have it.
he glances up at Gwen in pain and reaches out to clutch whatever kind of like the front of your tunic or like a shield or whatever the hell he can grab onto to pull you closer. And he says with a very strained voice, and I can't remember what accent we gave Sharon, but whatever you do, do not listen to anything she says. And with that, he takes a dagger out. At least he would take a dagger out. Actually, he's gonna take a dagger out. He just doesn't get complete this round.
Out.
He takes a dagger out and looks at Gwen with fear in his eyes, as he almost kind of whispers a prayer to himself.
Respect. I like that.
Technically, he'd whisper a prayer to Medici, who's the boss. It's just gonna go.
It's like, I'm kind of busy.
God, this
so-
Oh God, please say she has enough regeneration for this not to last too long. And he reaches up to try and pierce his eardrums with the dagger. But as he does so, Rara whispers out in a word that Gwent can't understand.
Thank God we're illiterate.
Thank God those of us who speak Celestial are over on the other side of the map.
Yeah, you mean? Oh, does Zorbe speak Celestial?
Yes.
Oh,
She just whispers out, Gwenstrop.
is she talking about you, Gwen?
Hilariously coincidental. I don't know. And
So much
Chiron freezes
Get him again, Gwen.
as he appears to be just his eyes kind of relax over, and you can see he is now enthralled.
Oh dear.
Bitch slap him, Gwen.
But that is going to be Hara's turn. Hara's turn, as it is Imperial Legion 2, and I guess we're on a
Fuck off.
fight against Zormir.
Me.
Don't worry, this is Imperial Legion 2. You're
It
3.
is not you.
Yeah.
You're 3. I'm on 1.
They are going to form a defensive form, kind of just half them blocking out the attacks from the Devas. And 2 of them focusing in on Zormir. So let's go ahead. They get melee attack this time, so this won't be just their action. So this is 4 attacks now. But
Okay.
a first glaive attack against Zormir for a critical failure.
Again.
Again.
Fuck.
For a 12 to hit.
No.
Oh, fuck me.
As a reaction, I'm punting that guy back 15 feet.
Bang.
All right. Any damage?
No, it's just on
Your
a
repelling shield, right?
repelling shield.
Okay, this one is back 15, 10,
15's off the edge, I think.
15 is off the edge. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can grab the edge before he goes under.
Grab a ledge.
Which 21 he does do, so we require another hit thingy.
Oh.
As he like falls off, you can see that one of the hand just kind of almost dig into the crumbling marble ground as they manage to hold themselves up. You can see their wing kind of like spreading to almost give them a bit of buoyancy.
Come
but
on,
the other,
you can do better than that.
The other legions kind of look over at this and turn back towards you. And let's see, what else can they? They're pretty simple. They're mostly defensive and reactionary.
Do you have any saving throw based stuff?
So I think they just continue to attack for now. Yeah, this is coming for another 2 attacks from the second one. That is a 16 to hit and a 13 to hit.
You're really lucky they've not got advantage, because they're going well on the advantage.
You are fucked.
But they are immediately going to close up the ranks. just trying to keep a very very tight formation as they are trying to poke at you while defending and blocking away their any rear attacks. All right, it is now the butcher's turn.
Here's what I'm interested in. What do I have to fight in the future?
The butcher is going to look around, and seems to kind of just his shoulders seem to slump almost.
Alvina is glaring at him. If that helps. I know she's beneath his notice, but she's glaring at him.
And he seems to shake his head and say something that doesn't come out because he's in a silence.
Helen's bubble.
He is then going to take a step forward, but as taking a step forward, he is going to just swing his sword back at the Vestar without really paying attention. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, it might be. I'm so scared. I've just thought of what that sword might be. Which
Holy
would be...
fuck.
Yeah, he's dead.
As the Planeter drops dead.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh no.
It's at least a Vorpal Blade. At minimum, it's a Vorpal Blade.
Oh my god, the dice chose. Oh fucks. Even the DM is like, oh shit, this guy might be too powerful.
I wonder, it's
When the DM says that, you know the players are fucked.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting him to kill the fucking Planetar straight away.
I have a very bad idea.
No, I have a worse idea because I'm going to do it regardless.
So the butcher, without even thinking about it, the dice gods have decided just kills this Planetar
Just
outright.
cut him in half.
Not even that, just beheads him.
It is a Vorpal Blade, yeah. Cool.
Steps out of the silence, and in this booming, deep voice. 1 second, see, I'm gonna take some water.
Hello.
Planetar's been Sean Beans.
That's not Sean
How
Bean.
many of your comrades must I kill before you face me, you coward? I take not these rumors that you are gone. Until I see your corpse, I will hunt you to the end of the cosmos.
Oh no.
What are you looking for?
The butcher kind of semi-glances over to you and then just ignores you.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
I know
that
there's
is-
only one god that isn't accounted for.
This is the
Yeah,
butcher.
The God of War! It's the God of War is the one he's after, the last one, who they said was the old leader.
Okay.
Ryan, the god of heroes.
Yeah. Guarantee that's who he's looking for.
Okay, good.
As far as you're aware, is
He's not looking
MIA.
for Melody. Okay.
That would be Melody.
Melody is also MIA.
Yeah, but he's
Apparently
after-
those two went off together and have never been seen since they left like
Oh,
6,000
good.
years ago.
Damn. Are they still on the honeymoon?
I mean,
Who
they've
knows
got,
where they
they've got about 30,000 years
Ah.
left on that honeymoon, probably, so yeah.
But that's actually just going to be Butcher's turn. He just killed the Planetar because it was inconvenient, like a
It was
fly.
irritating.
But he does seem to just be like obviously looking for someone. But he also doesn't seem like the guy who wouldn't just clean up shop in a second. So Lou, it is your turn.
It's an action to drink a healing potion, isn't it?
In Alterra, yes. And just in the base game, yes. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I'm going to drink one of my healing potions.
Yellow, you need to do the classic one. If you need to pour fire on the ground next to you and then drop the healing potion on the ground and then it heals you. Brothers, that does actually work in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. But you do have one of the rare healing potions. If you'd like to use up one of the 4 rare healing potions you've just bought, it will heal you for 8d4 plus 8.
Which will help
Yes.
a lot.
I want one of them.
Yep, then
And
assume
roll.
that they kind of got dispersed, so you have at least one, and 3 other people have one. So go ahead and roll this. But this will be your rare healing potion.
8d4.
Plus
8d4
8.
plus 8. But we did have the unicorn's turn, didn't we?
Yes, the unicorn's the second.
Then I'm just gonna kind of like form them around to make it obvious they're like channeling a portal.
Yeah.
We'll have this one with a
Flash R.
exterior and.
It's been a while since I've done it, so shut up.
Mhm.
Hey, point.
But thank
You
you.
are probably fine. There's enough people in the way to do the thing on the other Legion, because I think I've got an idea what Alvina has to do for to keep us from not just dying to the butcher.
Yeah, I have a plan for that as well. We'll see. Well, when it's our turn, we can discuss.
Yeah. Alvina's plan is
Mhm.
mouth off at him and distract him long enough for the portal to get up, and then we get the hell out of here.
My
Alvina
plan
knows
is
she can't take him yet.
my plan is see if hypnotic pattern will work
On
a
him,
clock.
no.
Mm.
I can bet you it wouldn't.
Yeah, in that case, if you're going to distract him, I'll deal with
Yeah,
the Legion here.
Yeah. We switch targets. I'll help
Yeah.
distract the butcher. Hopefully, you deal with the Legion. Because there's too many people in the way for my plan to work on the Legion.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That's what you're.
Take your healing loot. Take
Yeah.
your healing loot.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Also,
I
Zombie,
am.
you rolled the wrong dice.
Did I?
You rolled D3s.
You also
Yeah.
rolled wrong.
Oh, I typed a 3.
Yeah, how bad that you missed. This is what you do. No, it isn't.
Alright, Lou, that's your action. Obviously, if you move, they're going to get opportunity attacks, and you're currently being grappled by an eagle. Anyway, any bonus actions or anything you'd like to do before we move on to the point?
And I don't really have any bonus actions, and there's not much I can do.
Oh, that's fine. Most people don't have bonus actions. It's such a rare underutilized thing, which is why we're doing shove as a bonus now. The point. It is your turn.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to, from here, hypnotic pattern Legion 1.
Let's see, Davis. Similarly, I'm also just going. Well, I suppose these ones would have. They have advantage anyway because they have magic resistance.
As they have disadvantage because I'm using my magic item. Because I'm using Merida, who gives disadvantage on charm saves.
It's
Um,
actually
what's
neutralizing it out.
here? Yeah, I'm just gonna do all 6. This is slightly more impactful. Still thinking either formation. Let's just go. This will be flat rows, so 11, 13, 22, 10, 25, and 12. So I assume at least 4 of them fail.
Yeah, that's 4 fails,
2,
2
3, 4.
saves.
Yours is like 18, right? Something like that. 17, 18.
Yeah, it's
What
7.
kind of
Yeah.
what kind of music do you play as you charm the?
What's the opposite of celestial music? What's the opposite of a hymn?
Death metal.
Yeah, death
Well,
metal.
it's the opposite of mad celestial music, so I think it's just.
It's
very
spooky, scary
rhythmic.
skeletons.
Nah, that's what they're playing. This is just solid, just like proper choral organ music.
I guess, yeah, maybe. You somehow bust out a pipe organ.
So I am going to approach them as well.
Ooh, you can approach them as
Start
well.
playing
Uh,
mayhem.
4 of them
Wait, did
are
you-
now hypnotic, and 2 of them are going to defend the rest.
Okay. Bonus action, inspiration for Arvina.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Chris, did you get my whisper earlier?
Is yours still a D6 point?
Ooh, Whisper. If I did,
let me
I
double check.
missed it.
I haven't updated mine
yes,
for a
that's fine.
while.
Okay, good.
To
So,
be
yeah,
fair, I
so
kind of
don't need
hinted
to
that's
use
what
it
the
yet.
aesthetic was anyway.
Yeah.
Here's D6 cool.
Okay, good. D6.
I'm saying I
I'm
don't
okay.
know. I was assuming it is. I haven't updated my bardic
It's a
inspiration list.
D8.
Oh, it's a D8. Yeah, I knew. I was
Yeah,
like, I haven't updated
And,
for a while.
and you get the bonuses depending on what you use it for.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna need that.
But yeah, points. The answer to your previous whisper is yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to stand here and be ominous.
Is that you?
That's me.
All right, Alvina, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna do something really stupid. So Alvina's going to basically just move. My measurement is not on from reason. She's gonna move a normal move to there, and she's gonna shout over to the butcher, "Hey, I'm talking to you, you rat bastard. You looking for someone?"
All right, give me either persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
I'm not good at either of those, am I?
I will let you
What
do.
is higher at, if any?
I will let you
think
do
the mo-
strength-based intimidation if you'd like.
Yes, please.
You are effectively challenging a marshal.
Also, she's raging, obviously, for that as well.
The
Yeah, then
amount
it's a
of-
strength check. Go ahead and have advantage.
the amount of rage, strength, intimidation. You should
24,
have
I'll take that.
proficiency in it by this point.
She doesn't intimidate usually.
Okay, you are quite a impressive specimen of a martial barbarian.
Fucking abomination.
Given how few barbarians live long enough to make it to tier 3. But as you
Like-
shout this, the butcher kind of just slowly gazes towards you and stares at you expectantly, as if he's offering you a chance to prove that you're a worthy victim.
He's like, okay, bring it, bitch.
Cool.
It's like, okay, you got my attention. Make it worth it. Let's see what you got.
She's-
Is that you? Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I'd honestly gonna, She's mostly doing this to distract him a bit, but she's gonna just shoot a firebolt at him. She's probably going, this isn't supposed to deal damage, it's supposed to basically go and, like, cause a flash in front of his eyes.
Flashbang.
And she's gonna just rush him, basically. So, gonna try it. No advantage on this one. Oh, not one. I'm far.
It fizzles out.
You
Can't
can't.
even get near him.
The primal can't not
That's what
be
I'm saying, it
cast
fizzles
here.
out just as she's casting it.
You can't channel your inner primal fire.
It's fine. She's trying to play. She's not actually trying to do damage. She is trying to distract him. And she's
Alright,
not
is that
basically
your,
just. Yeah, she's basically going to be moving forward now, but I can't make the actual move this turn. But she's
Yep.
going to be running at him, basically.
aesthetically charging towards him. Okay.
Yeah.
It is Gambit's turn, and Gambit just kind of stares up at at this eagle and Lou.
If only hadn't given me his last deck of illusions.
Be right back.
That might have helped him.
I've got one of those.
Be right back.
Let's see. I needed to double check something. I think it's a charisma. 1 second. Oh, it's a wisdom save. Why is that a wisdom save? Weird. Okay. He's gonna look up at Lou, and you can see he is kind of just spreading his hands of like a deck of cards, just kind of spreading them out, just regular playing cards, kind of just spreading them out as he's trying to like dodge the attacks. I'm just gonna glance back up at Lou. You may want to fail this one, you and your ego companion alike. As he throws the cards up into the air, and there is a burst of light and smoke. And I need everyone in the proximity to him, so Fukyu and Lou, to make me a wisdom saving throw that you can choose to fail.
I trust Gambit, so if he's said we should fail it, then I'm going with that. I can't speak for fuck you.
I mean, fuck you is also a giant
Ego.
eagle at the minute, so.
Verb. Verb is the word.
So you heard.
But yes, if you're making the wisdom save, go ahead and make the save. If not, then you don't need to. Fukyu, were you making it?
I mean, nah. If I was, it would have been,
With the eagle.
yeah, which is actually the same as fuck yous.
No change.
What is your dex?
Wisdom.
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 Yeah, it's 14, so is the eagles.
All right. Then Lou and Fukyu, go ahead and roll me a d8.
Okay.
2.
All right, 2 and 3.
Oh.
Alright.
of 5.
Just cubes have appeared.
Ah, right.
Okay. As the smoke clears, the rest of the party see that Lu, Fukyu, and Gambit have vanished.
Gambit got a special dimension door that's just basically a random fucking teleport.
As to the rest of you, 5 large magicians top hats
Magical hats! Yeah!
Yep.
Yes!
appear around
Probably
the
more than a
Central
rabbit.
Legion.
These magical hats! He is Yugi!
Yeah, this is
No, you're hiding in a hat, and
As to Fukyu and Lu, you find yourself in a dark enclosed space. The sound of combat outside the hat-like material. But that is Gambit's turn,
Hell yeah, Gambit.
as he has rescued you all from danger, potentially into an oven, depending on which hat you spawn in.
the Devas be affected by that too, or they?
They can if he chooses to, but he also aware that the Devas are holding off the Imperial Legion, so he is making the calculated sacrifice. Hopefully they won't die, but they might. It is now the Quaddle's turn. I double check. I think they were mostly going to support Medici in healing.
Blue just
I'm
speaks
certainly
out
gonna need
saying,
it.
Thank you, Gambit.
Okay. So the Coatls are going to, what's their fly speed? 90? I think they can make it. Yeah.
Alvina's banking on the chance there is 3 chances not to instantly die that she's got.
That's my people. You know, for aesthetic, Quattle 2 is going to attach to Devo 2, and Quattle 1 will attach to Devo 1. The Quattles are going to fly over and are going to perch themselves on the back of the on the shoulder blades of the Devas, and are going to effectively spread their wings over the Devas' wings and coil their tail around the stomach, the midriff area of the Devas, as they effectively conjoin.
Ooh.
And
that's
when
those.
they combine, they turn into...
Polymerization.
Let's also have these guys dash over here.
Quaddle Devas.
And
It's
Here's telepathy.
deer-bound. It's pretty much a deer-bound at that point, I think.
Alvina, you get a small telepathic serpentine voice in your head. Do you accept the charges of the call?
Yeah.
As inside your head, you get it will be translated as common because it's telepathy for you. What are you doing, mortal? This is suicide. You must flee the butcher.
Hopefully, buying everyone time. If I can hold it for about 10 seconds, we've probably got it. We could probably get out of here.
You should know more than anybody else what happens when somebody tries to buy time.
Yes,
Then
she's
it
done
is-
this before.
It is
Steal the
bit
sword.
of my creator that I must support you. And
try-
is going
try
to
to
fly over to you, and is similarly going to try and perch and wrap itself. Only in your case, it's going to kind of drape its wings over your shoulder like a shawl, and wrap
Oh.
itself around as it kind of almost is like a cloak as it fits onto you.
Nice.
As you have a Quattle companion who will do special things when required.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring those up when necessary. It is Ivika's turn, and Ivika is going to kind of look around. What is their priority right now? It's to defend and get the portal ready to send you back. So I guess they need defense. So let's go ahead and they are
Yep.
going to kind of mechanical wings sprout out of their back, and they are going to. Here they've
Oh.
got that pretty underhand, and they are going to create.
Is it just me or is Chris's mic breaking
No,
a bit?
Chris's mic's been breaking a bit all session, but it's mostly
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It was doing the same like last week. I think it's just a Discord bit.
Interesting.
It's not too bad. It goes like quiet occasion and then come back up again, so
Mhm.
it's still legible. But...
I mean, I'm hearing some like poppings on my side. I'm not sure about you guys.
I might be. I've got
Yeah.
music up this time for this battle, so I can't hear all
That's
the
fair.
nuances.
Avika is going to create 3 large powered-up turrets.
Nice.
All 3 of them are just these monstrous-sized, massive, like 3-barrel with like 2 mini barrels down at the bottom. What appear to have like several sensors around them. And a very like you can see like a thin rippling force field around them as well that put Merida to shame.
Oh. But can they play music?
Don't feel too bad.
They might
boy.
be able to. There might be a speaker in the bottom. They just haven't turned it on.
As they suddenly blast out with
Yep.
music
It's a
Let's go.
dubstep gun.
with
Merida.
Turn the subwoofer on.
what would it be? It'd probably be like sync pop
Okay, it's not good
or,
music.
or synth. That would be synthwave. Avika doesn't need to have good music. But that is going to go on to the Imperial Legion 1. 2, most of they are decimated. Hypnotic pattern. Can it be shaken awake off? I believe it can be.
Yeah,
I
yeah, you
believe
can
so,
shake.
yeah. Anything damage and interaction, I think.
Yeah, it's
then-
damage or shake off.
Then 2 of them are going to just shake 2 of them awake. Try and they're gonna like form around the remaining 2, kind of defending the 2 that are still hypnotic. But that is going to be their turn to do so. And with that, with the first round over, we're going to take a quick break because I need water. But there you go. We are also 1 round into the portal forming. It appears to take 6 rounds.
Oh
Best
dear.
luck.
I was really hoping it would take less than that. I've got to be honest.
You got
It's
to
like-
earn your survival.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
there
was
are
hoping
5
for a lot
wedges
less.
there.
Yeah, I was hoping for say 3. Oh dear.
There are 6 wedges. It's just one of them's already full.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just can't count.
Yeah. Alvina has a plan. Is it a good plan? No, but it might keep the butcher occupied for 2 turns.
I think my plan is just cast hypnotic pattern again.
I have
Just keep them
some.
hypnotized.
I have something that means she will probably be alive by the end of the round. So, that's what I'm hoping for. I am not hoping to win this fight, just as a heads up. Alvina knows she can't win, but she's gonna
Mhm.
buy you guys as much time as she can. Because we don't want that butcher, we don't want the butcher to just start rampaging, is my thought.
Yeah.
If we can keep him
I
focused
mean,
Please don't die.
But here's the
That
bit. Here's the bit. My thought is, if I don't distract him, who's the really obvious next target?
Yeah.
Medici is the next target. We don't want Medici dead. We don't want the healer dying.
That is true.
I mean, always we never want the healer dying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pity the spell that I sent you a while ago isn't gonna work here. Because that would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be funny for this moment.
I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to save Chiron or not, and I don't
think-
want to.
I
But I think I should.
You should, because only you're allowed to kill him.
Mm,
Yeah, but we'll
Also,
just-
you lose all of your cleric powers probably if he dies.
we can just ask Chris if we can break the rules slightly, and then you do what I said.
just swap to a different god.
That has happened before.
I mean, yeah, if
Oh, yeah.
Rara, if Rara kills him, just become Rara.
That's a good plan. I
Or
don't think Rara's
become
gonna
a
kill
cleric
him.
of love.
Here's the bit. I don't think Lara's gonna kill him. Is the bit? I think he'll wish he's died.
Yeah.
I get a princess from Overlord vibe from Rara.
Yeah, Jill's going to spend the rest of his time in a not very good place.
Yeah. Anyone who's seen Overlord
Which Gwen
knows
is
exactly
fine
what I
with.
mean. Gwen's probably okay with it.
Yeah, absolutely fine with it in general.
Well, here's the bit. If she wants to do that, one of the others might eat him.
Just
Hmm.
just use Curious' avatar and steal her. You become the god of centaurs.
Hey, if I somehow, by some random miracle, win this fight with the Butcher, it won't happen, but...
Yeah, because you've seen what he
the actual-
unintentionally does.
At that point, the actual
Yeah.
gods are on your side. You've got Odin's favor.
Somewhere, somehow, you appease somebody high up.
What's the god of games and
Gambit.
no,
Meanwhile.
this one, the Norse
Oh!
one.
Loki.
No, he's not god
Luke.
of games.
I believe it's Loki.
Lose the god of games.
Yeah.
No, there's an actual
What are we talking
god
about?
of games.
Norse God of
Games.
Games.
Because he was in an actual series as well.
Oh, Ulla!
Ulla.
Actually, didn't
Oh.
realize Ulla. Yeah, a good sports. I guess that's close enough.
Other games, yeah.
Yeah, if I
The
do that,
technicality.
if I do that, I've got what's his name, the god from No Game No Life, on my side, like the supreme god
Yeah.
of gaming.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we're gonna make sure girl got game.
Yeah, Loki is more mischief. Hilariously, it's what the Fantasian and Disparity chess piece mountain cathedrals are based on.
Yeah, I very much got that immediately. I was like, I'm so happy for that because it looks awesome. I love that aesthetic. As soon as you
alright.
mentioned it, like, oh, I love that.
DM is back to see if the party survive another 5 rounds to escape.
Nope,
Likely.
me won't.
I'll do my best.
I don't know, man. At this point, I might have to bring in more Imperial Legion.
Because we tied up. I tied up one by myself, and
But
and the rest
it
have all been
is-
tied up.
I mean, we've still got 6 legions here.
That's true.
No, it's one legion. It's legionnaire.
My ones are only a third tied up at this point.
The other ones will be more
it
because
is-
Vara's gonna get them.
Vara's turn, and Vara, I suppose the best thing here is to do a lightning bolt at them.
Get him, Vara.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do a lightning bolt. 8d6, huh? 32 damage, and we got some dex saves going on here. This is magic resistance, so they will have advantage on this, but 2 of them I believe just
22.
auto fail.
Yeah.
22, 27,
Ooh.
24, 21, and then the rest I'm just gonna have them as biggest fail. So I have to roll. It's a DC 18, so they all succeed, but they are all taking 16 damage each.
It's something.
And they snap out of hypnotic.
The 2 snap out of Hypnotic, but they actually take the full
Yeah.
brunt of the damage, which isn't too bad.
Mhm.
Plus, there isn't a lightning. So.
That helps.
It might be, I don't know.
How do we think these guys' constitution is?
Decent. Not crazy, I imagine, but I imagine it's not bad either. And they've got magic resist, so.
So I think thunder waving them off might be a bit much.
Now, the one that Alvina was going to do would have been Hammer Down with the Fire Hammer, which would have knocked him back, and DC 20 is still tricky. And it's not a magic effect, so they wouldn't have advantage.
Okay.
So.
I will keep planning.
Okay. That is the second chunk filled of the freaking life game of life. No, is it game of life? No,
It's
Trivial
Trivial
Pursuit.
Pursuit.
That's what I was thinking. It's the Trivial Pursuit bit.
We have to answer
yeah.
a trivia question about Alterra for each one.
Let's have a look here. They're going to form information around the Devas, and there's battle going on over there that the party cannot. It's just going on in the background now that the relevant NPCs have escaped. It is Medici's turn, and Medici is going to. What is the bear move here? One second, let me double check something.
Staying alive is the better move.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
How
cast.
she does it is up to her.
This is going to take a little bit of energy, but she has it to spare right now. 120. Ooh, get everyone but... Oh no, 120 goes all the way over to Gwen.
Yay!
Okay. She is going to cast Mass Sanctuary.
Hell yeah!
Like that, okay.
Okay.
As everyone gains the Sanctuary effect.
That's handy. Particularly since the butcher's going before me, so I'm very happy about that. He might not care, but...
What's
But
Sanctuary do again?
Sanctuary, if somebody goes to attack you, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw, but you lose Sanctuary if you attack or do anything harmful effect.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's actually really handy because I'm probably going to break mine very quickly. And it means he can't Sanctuary hit the coatl that's attached to me. If he somehow fails it.
But that's going to be her turn.
Ain't gonna help me
Raxiel
because I'm.
is going to try and stealthily. Oh, not 20. You do not see
Ow!
this Oliphant. This Oliphant is gone.
The elephant has escaped. He's dead.
He is dead. Stuff happens in the background. You are dead. Let me get rid of you.
You got vorpaled.
You have forepult. The Devas are going to continue attacking. I'm not going to worry about those ones over there. These two are going to attack into the bottom left ones. Let's go ahead and throw some. They get 2 attacks each. So let's do a couple of attacks. Oh, nice. Oh, only one of those hits. Interesting. So let's go ahead and throw some damage on this one for 7.5 the radiant, because they're both Devas. What was that, 8? And then we'll do the ones. There's 4 up top who are going to fly in. Let's have this guy fly over and try and harass this guy off the thing. Zormir, have you taken any
Step on his
damage yet?
fingers.
I've got damage on me, but that was
Are you
from
bloody?
You're definitely not bloodied.
no, like
'Cause he got
damage
healed
from the fucking.
Okay, 2,
Which-
The Yeti, right?
2. Oh, 2 attacks from this one from getting into their back rank. That'll be 16 damage. And then again on the same one, that will be, 15 damage. High radiant there. And then this last one is going to try and make a strength check to throw the guy off the ledge. But he'll get to make a contested strength check. And this one should have proficiency because they're martial trained. So that's +8. But doesn't make it. As this one is going to fall off and is going to be out of combat for 3 rounds.
Helpful.
Just because it'll take them time to recover from the sudden drop and fall. He already had his wings open. I'm going to say he gets half of that. Let's just say round that to 2. Just because he's going to glide down a little bit more with his wings already spread. But I believe that's all of them. Nope, Deva needs to make another wisdom save. That got caught by Ara.
And
Ooh,
he's
doesn't
going-
make it. Continues. Seems to be going even, like, is now kind of like properly forehead to the ground, clutching at his head. Whatever is going on over there appears to be getting worse. Not that you can hear the mumbling anymore. You've silenced him.
He's just depressed now.
But that should be all of the Devas. Blacksmith is packing up and helping, kind of just leading the retreat for the various NPCs that aren't on the map. Gwent, it is your turn.
Oh,
Chiron is
Okay.
still thingy, and Chiron goes on your turn, so...
right.
I'll go
So
just after you.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast silence over this area. I'm going to turn to Chiron and use my free action just to slap him on both ears.
As hard as you can, try and pop his ears.
Tango him.
Good. And I want him like having eye contact, and I say to him, "If you're going to die, I want it to be quick and by me."
As you do so,
Should be.
Chiron does not snap out of it this time.
That is okay. Is he still flexible enough I could drag him onto my back?
Yes.
Yay!
Then
Or your horseback or your human back.
Yes. They're
There's
both
also
technically
David
linked.
David
Yeah.
3 is going to stand in front of you and like just point his mace out towards Rara, but you can see even David 3 is like, oh fuck.
He's like,
Yeah.
shit, this is my
I'm
job,
good.
isn't it?
He just watched a planetary get beheaded. He is shitting himself. But he's
Just
still
gonna
going to
give the
stand there.
Dave a real, just
And
gonna
then
give the
he-
Dave a real sarcastic thumbs up, and then sucker.
I bet the Dave will. I wouldn't stand there if I were you, Gwen. I wouldn't stand there if I were you.
Yeah, and with my bonus action dash, I can get to about here-ish.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. You see Alvina running the other way, locking eyes with the butcher.
As you approach, two of these massive mechanical turrets quickly like turn towards you at your approach, and to your relief, they do not fire.
It's like,
But you are
Shoot them
subconsciously
back.
aware that they are tracking your movement as you are coming in.
like
It's
shoot him on my
unnerving.
back. Do me good.
Also, Gwen, just in case you didn't catch it on the last stream, the auras around these purple squares, don't go in
Yeah.
them.
They'll kill you.
They are emanating psychic
come
energy. They don't kill you, but they are emanating psychic energy from darts of pain.
Because those
Ooh.
purple squares are like missiles that were
I don't
embedded.
I know
But
exactly what you're going
it's-
to do.
Can
Drag
I
fire.
stop with just Kyron's head in it?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're doing. That might work. It might work. It might snap him out of it.
I don't care about slipping him out of it.
Oh, I'm very aware.
That's not
But it
why
might
we're doing this.
actually work. I'm going. It might actually work as well. Is the bit.
Okay, it's
I
also.
mean,
Just
it's
put his
a
head into, like,
win-win
a cold
whichever way
water.
you do it.
Oh yeah.
That one he succeeds on. Oh,
Of
it's
course he
hilarious.
does.
Let's see. He does succeed more than 5, so he actually like he doesn't take the pain. He is too snapped in.
Jesus.
Ah, God damn it.
That's
Oh.
powerful.
All right, Zormir, it is your turn. You appear to be more impervious than a legion of devas.
He is 90% armor.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna continue the attack.
It's Zormir, bitch, instead of Brittany.
That probably misses. That one probably hits.
Ooh, 24. Nah, I think it...
24 hits.
The 17 I don't think does, because if it's just basic
No.
full plate, it blocked it. And I doubt they're
Uh,
wearing just basic
For
full
no, the one you were attacking has been flung off now, so these ones are full
Yay!
health.
Yeet!
But
They're
they are going to
newbies.
take that 32
I love that
damage.
the two
Takes
clouds
it.
just carried him away.
But yes, takes 32 damage. What would you like to do?
I'll continue taunting them with the, because I know that they're actively doing things back here, and I'm trying to just whittle these guys down while keeping them here.
That's fair.
You're gonna
and
get the catapult with like farm animals firing at them.
Just throw a cow at him.
He is a cow.
Exactly.
Let's see, Romis is going to leap over the divide. By which I mean he's just going to sprout little angel wings and fly over.
Anyway,
And
he's proud of him,
is
I thought he
going
just had him.
And is going to they unfold from behind his back, and so we'll all be able to see. And is going to place Point Bot down next to the point and give Point Bot a little kiss on the forehead.
Aww.
As you see Point Bot gain 11 temporary hit points.
That's not bad.
It's equivalent to my guardian field.
But that is going to be Romius's turn right now, as he is just going to kind of just survey the battlefield, see what's happening.
I think
it
you've
is-
taken fuck you out of the turn order.
Oh, it's because, yeah,
You're in a
Look.
hat.
it's because you're in a hat, but also you're right under Thiever, and I was busy doing stuff with Thiever and forgot to go to you.
Alright.
Beaver's doing stuff in the background. Don't worry about it. Fuck you. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Fuck you's in a hat. He is a bird
Yeah.
in a hat.
Yes.
He's waiting to be pulled out.
He understands his purpose. He understands his purpose here.
No.
Squawk, squawk, squawk.
Do I
Never
know
pulled a giant eagle out of a hat.
out of character or out of game? Do I know which hat fuck you's under, or is it random?
You do not,
Okay,
because fuck you does not.
fair enough.
Well, shit.
Would you like to leave the hat and find out?
Is fuck you still holding on to
Lou.
Lou, or is Lou in a different hat?
Lou's in a different hat.
Lou's in a different hat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
assuming Gambit's in a different hat as well.
Yes.
Then.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. Sod it. Fuck you's gonna leave the hat.
All right. Fukyu comes out of the hat and finds themselves next to 3 turrets.
You looked
How
at
is-
there.
Yeah.
Well, I was literally going. That's technically not the best
Unless
one.
he moves.
The best one would be the furthest, would be the one slightly further away because he's got the higher movement. That would be the ideal one for Lou.
Yeah.
The second best hat he could have possibly been in.
Yeah.
Ivica just kind of looks at you and then points over towards the circle of unicorn and the forming tear in space.
Fuck you isn't gonna go there straight away because he can now see that this is the closest hat to the portal, and he doesn't know where Lou is, and
Yeah.
doesn't know if Lou has the ability to dimension door to the portal.
Also, for reference, I'm probably really gonna need your help in a couple of rounds.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you now?
I'm right here, but I'm going that way fast.
Right.
So, I'm gonna need that help.
In that case, fuck you is going to swoop.
don't need it.
He's going to grab you, swoop, and head the 80 feet. And
Oh, if you're speeding me up to get faster,
Yeah.
nice.
Expedite the
Ow.
process.
Michael Wattle goes with me
actually,
again.
I could dash with you.
I wouldn't advise it.
No.
You're
I'm
trying to
trying
get
to-
him closer,
I'm trying to
but not
keep-
fight.
Yeah, I'm
Straight
trying
off the
to.
bat.
Yeah, I'm trying to delay him for as many turns as I can, essentially.
Fair enough.
So,
then.
but you
in-
basically put me in like good spot, a
yeah,
good spot.
in that case, fuck you's going to drop you, and then action dash to the middle here,
Thanks, fuck you.
so he can essentially be in range of all the hats and
Yeah,
quickly go grab whoever
needs
needs
it.
it. Yeah.
Where's that? Alrighty, as you do that was your action. I believe that's your turn. And we can move to Hara's turn. And Hara is going to just kind of follow Gwen with their eyes, narrowing it. Now starting to take a dislike to Gwen, noticing them for the first time.
Seems unfair.
You did
Little
mute
bit.
her twice.
And she
Yes
is
and
going
no. Okay, fair
to...
enough.
Oh yeah, we also have this one. This one can go add on to David 3.
Yay.
I think that's all the...
Suicide, Dava.
Yeah, suicide glider. This one can fly over to here. Is that all of them? Wait, how do some of them get moved accidentally? Weird. Huh. But Rara is going to walk over to the celestial tree to her top right.
Well, that's a
And
bad sign.
Going to place her
Yeah.
palm on the bark
Oh, she's a Hamadryad, of course she. Oh, fuck.
No.
and is going to
Oh,
walk out
shit, wait.
Yep,
Ooh.
yep.
behind enemy
Yeah.
lines as 3 turrets quickly turn to fire.
He walks up to a tree. Shit, she's a Hamadryad. Oh, no. She's a god Hamadryad, I
He
guess,
is
which is quite
going
interesting.
Oh, interesting. Okay, as the bullets, I said bullets are gonna be like Eldritch Blast, effectively, or blast of force
Magic
damage.
Mission.
bullets! Magic bullets!
Magic bullets. As the magic bullets come flying at her, she is going to reach up her hand And do I want to do this one or this one? Oh, I have so many choices now. Yeah, let's just have. Let's just do that. She's gonna reach up her hand, and suddenly the bullets stop mid-air.
Yep.
As she
She's
is going.
fucking Neo.
No, she just did the Millim thing where she just like holds up her hand and then like flaps it down and all the bullets stop and then just fall. Is what I imagine it.
She's going to use telekinesis. Only this is her reactionary one, so she kind of just defends herself against it and stops the momentum.
Yeah.
So that's going to be her for now. That does use up her turn though, 'cause she also had to use her action to teleport. So that is her action. So I think they actually. 1 second. Yeah, we'll just that's her action. Okay. I'm not gonna use their special abilities just yet. There isn't one of them. You don't need legendary actions for mass combat. They'll get legendary actions when you face them 1v1.
Yeah.
It is time for Imperial Legion number 2 to take their revenge on Zormir. 3 of them are going to be busy defending off the Devas. So again, leaves 2 to fight Zormir. However, one of them is going to take the help action, a slightly more Imperial one because they are literally supposed to be combatant, and is going to give the other one advantage on all their attacks.
And
Cool.
apparently they need help.
Apparently they need help. So 2 of them are going to work together to half the number of attacks, but to double the potential of actually fucking hitting you. So let's go ahead and have a glaive attack. This one actually will be an advantage.
That
So
hit,
28.
That hit.
Yep.
28 for 7 piercing and 18 radiant damage. As just with the combo of them, kind of using their glaives to almost effectively pincer attack you, they're deliberately kind of branching off to your left and right, and then striking simultaneously, so one of them gets a hit in. Manage to find a weak point in your armor and pierce into you.
Ow.
As they are going to come up with another attack for a 24 to hit.
Ooh, it meets it beats.
Yeah. I can't remember if yours is 24 or 5 at the moment.
It's
I
4
thought you were
because
25.
5
And just-
if I had my shifter.
Yeah.
But I've used it.
Just as you come to like defend the angle at which you're being attacked, the one opposite you takes the opportunity to come in and get another strike into you. This one kind of glancing very forcefully against your armor, but doing enough to kind of blunt force and damage you inferior, and kind of spread the radiance throughout. You can feel a little bit of burning at the armor now.
Cracked the rib, that one.
Zormir just reacts with
Bong.
come on then.
And I actually don't have this one built in, but they should be able to do a
Stop trying to
bonus
hit me and hit
offhand.
me.
I'm just gonna roll this one normally.
Oh, is it the D4 Polar Master one?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they have bonus actions, and it's kind of the whole point of them is that they have these. They're less powerful, but they're much more martial.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll this, but then re-roll the D6 to be a D4, which is good because I rolled a
That hit as well.
6. So that will be a hit for 27. 1 plus 20 radiant damage though.
Oh, did it have a strength modifier?
Oh yeah, who would have the strength modifier? Plus 4.
Ooh.
5.
So 5 piercing, or I guess 5 bludgeoning damage, and then 20 radiant. As they crack back into that spot they've been slowly weakening.
They're going for your ribcage, Zomer. Just hammering in one side.
Suddenly just the number of forces at them, the fact that they're still kind of blocking off attacks from all these assailants around them and still managing to focus in on you, you can't help but kind of feel a little impressed by just the coordination and efficiency of this well-trained unit.
Going through the ribs is the best way to get to the
Now, if
heart.
only the rebellion had this sort of training.
Mhm.
We had this sort of training.
Yeah. But can we be persuasive enough to get them to join us?
Here it comes. I just see him slowly moving.
As he just walks towards you.
Yep.
Just walks towards you. And I need you, as he stares directly at you, to give
Close
me
your
a
eyes.
wisdom saving throw against frightened if you can be frightened.
I am not a berserker, so I believe I can be. It's definitely not high enough, but...
It is not. As suddenly his...
Wait.
Yeah?
Point, your ability, your bardic
Yeah.
inspiration.
I was just about
What
to
does it
say
give?
that.
What does it give the advantage for?
Ability checks.
Not
Okay, I'll
saved.
use it.
Well,
I'll
not
use it
saved,
anyway. I'll use it anyway. But
So using it for saves gives you temporary hit points equal to whatever you roll plus 4.
really, I'll take that.
Oh, nice.
20 still probably doesn't make it, but
Unfortunately, it doesn't, but it's a good attempt.
yeah.
And
How
you
much
still
do I?
get-
How much points do I get?
Was it plus
9.
4, so 9?
9. Cool.
As suddenly just the butcher's full attention on you, the gleaming sword with not a trace of blood in it from having decapitated the planetar.
Yep.
As he lifts the blade towards you, and in that same booming voice, "You reek of him. Tell me, where is my brother?"
Honestly, no clue. But still gonna try and kick your ass. Even if he's not here, I'm gonna give you a damn good go.
Ah, spoken like a true hero.
Yep.
Maybe if I slaughter you, it will bring my brother running.
I mean, that one depends on if Alvina knows his brother, and 2,
Oh no,
if so, how
Alvina's-
much his brother likes Alvina.
Alvina can guess who he's talking about because she was listening to the conversation about the gods earlier, and they mentioned that the last war god that wasn't crazy was their leader for a bit. So
Right,
she can
yeah.
put 2 and 2 together. As far as her maths goes,
Just.
but
Just.
can't do 3 of 3. That can't do that. But 2 of 2, I can do that.
Let me ask you, puny one. What would be the best show to give you a fighting chance? How can I crush you if there is no hope to you? I will let you pick my weapon. I have an arsenal of all types. If you say a dagger, I shall gut you with a dagger. If you say a dart, I will puncture your every body with the dart.
Very
If you
soft
say
feather.
fist, I will pummel your bones until they are meat. Say, what shall I crush you with?
Take the acupuncture.
Feather.
Nah.
Feather.
Alvina just looks down at the 2 full medium weapons in her hand and go, well, have this an even one? And she like crosses her hammer and sword together. Paired weapons.
Is that the
Yeah,
amethyst sword?
So there's the amethyst sword and the flaming hammer.
Fire hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
'cause
you
got
wish
that
me
many
to use-
swords.
A long... Is it a longsword? I think it's a longsword.
It's
Or
a long
base.
sword and a warhammer. Long sword and a warhammer.
You wish me to use a longsword and a warhammer?
Yes. Gotta
Very
make this
well.
a show, right?
I will see if I have one of a low enough quality to beat you with.
Ooh.
Hey, here's the
And
bit.
that-
Alvina is not having any bits on this one.
Yeah.
She is very aware she has no chance. But
And as he reaches out his hand, you see the gleaming silver-tipped sword vanish, and summoning from out of nowhere is what appears to be a rusty sword and a chipped, broken hammer.
the entertaining bit, Alvina was actually kind of hoping that he would use a Vorpal one because she's got a thing that stops Vorpal.
You
3
might want
times.
to shout.
3 times.
You might
Well,
want
I'm
to shout to Gwen or Medici to get a tetanus shot ready.
No.
Mm,
He's got a rusty blade, you know. He
she's
cuts
not.
you.
She's not concerned about tetanus if he cuts me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
She's worried about, you know, the getting torn in half section.
That's not gonna happen.
It might. I've got to keep
With
him
With that
busy.
attitude, it will, yes.
If I can crush you. And at that, he charges forward at you.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and roll some attacks.
He's going to hit, for reference. If he nat ones, he still technically hits.
What is your AC?
Oh, no.
17!
That just hits.
17.
Oh, she's not got good armor. She's never got good armor, Alvina.
She has no armor.
She has her own skin, and that is armor plated.
Okay. 27 bludgeoning damage as the hammer comes in.
Okay, how is it still subject to resistance?
Yeah, this is a regular non-magical hammer.
Hey.
I
How
was
it's
about
hard.
to ask if the butcher
You could
managed
get that to, like, would be, what, 14?
It's 14, that was it.
the sanctuary, but also, of course, he did.
Yeah, of course, I'm not surprised. The sanctuary against this guy, not really too concerned. Okay.
If he rolled a 4,
Yeah,
he
he
wouldn't
makes
hit me.
Yeah, it's like, I assume he makes it.
To be fair, just.
Oh, I suppose it
Actually,
is
for
with
all
DC's DC, so.
Still makes it, okay.
I could, I
Um,
could-
But as he
Could have-
smashes into you with the hammer crumbles and breaks.
Ooh.
He is going to come in at you with his...
Longsword.
was it longsword? Gonna come in with the longsword for a 31 to hit.
Yep.
And is similarly...
it literally had
gonna
to
come
be
in for 41 slash... this would also be bludgeoning because it's blunted.
Hey, I've got resistance to all physical anyway, so.
As the blade kind of twists and turns, and he just kind of throws it to the ground, now weaponless.
It's rounding up, right, in Alterra? Or is it round down?
No, it runs down.
No, damage still rounds down.
Okay, it's 20 then.
Yeah.
If you get hit for 1 damage and you can half it, you take none.
Yeah. Point, you know that our initiatives are the same. Can I take mine first?
Yep.
Just for themes?
For reasons.
I mean, I was going to try and give you another inspiration, but
No, my
You're
attack
still alive.
isn't going to be a inspiration one, yeah.
okay.
And then he headbutts you.
Yeah! I headbutt him back!
For 32 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
16.
You still stand!
I could do this all day.
Good.
Yes, Captain Alvina.
You reek of barbarian.
Mm.
There's
But
a
I
good
have
reason
ways
for that.
of handling barbarian. But I will save that. Let's see what you can do first, if you are worthy of my more powerful attacks.
Well, I gotta put on a good one, right?
But with that, we go to Lou Grimm's turn.
Is it?
Lou! It is,
Yeah,
Lou's
Lou
off the initiative.
Oh, that was my, yeah.
in the hat.
Lou, what would you like to do?
I would like to pop out of whatever hat I'm in.
Yeah, where the fuck am I?
As you lift up your hat, you find yourself... What? Shit, you got. Well,
Oh no.
I'm on a different plane now.
a different
See,
plane
Gambit
now.
likes me.
1 second. Lou, come out here. You formed underneath the
Right,
hat.
I'm there.
You come out watching the Butcher and Alvina fight.
There's probably a crash is the impact, to be honest, I imagine.
Ah, crap. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Eye Bite on the Butcher.
Okay. Who am I
Okay.
making?
I'm gonna make him sick.
Yeah, what's the
Target has
DC?
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
He's gonna do what's your DC, Lou? Is the name?
My DC should be.
That's not even the DC, it's what's the save?
It's wisdom
Wisdom save, okay.
And 17 DC.
28.
He's got 17 modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, you've no chance. With the modifier alone, he beat you.
I mean, it was worth a try.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't notice. I'm trying to distract him. So the thought is appreciated, buddy.
Even my spell save is like he'd have to get a nat 1 to fail any saving throw I threw at him.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure his strength it means that both of my he meets on my DC 20 ability saves essentially from the sword and the hammer. On a nat 1, he meets it.
Alright. Lou, is there anything else you'd like to do? Unfortunately, the Butcher appears to be far too powerful for your current level of magic.
So. I'm gonna shift.
Alright, do so, and then move yourself wherever you'd like to on the map. You might want to start running towards that portal. As we go to the point, it is your turn.
I think we're letting Alvina go first because we're on the same
Alvina, it is your turn.
Alvina is basically gonna go, well, I gotta try. Can I use a destiny point to do something a bit interesting?
Yes, that is what they're for.
Because it definitely won't kill him. So, can I complete, because this is the Butcher and he's insanely powerful anyway,
Yeah.
can I combine entirely each of my Dragon Blast and my Hammer Down?
Okay, yeah.
Would this potentially increase the DC at all of 2 DC 20s hitting him at the same time for a destiny point?
For a Desi point, I'll allow it to be DC 25.
Cool. Yeah. I'm literally going to use both at the same time.
Okay.
So it is... She literally just bring... where is it? Do I have both of these on here? Yeah. There's Molten Smash. And where is Amethyst? Did I put the Amethyst one in here? Singularity Slash.
So that is... They're both strength.
They're both strength, yeah, which I know he's good.
Then I'm just going to do the single strength since you got the single DC.
Yep.
For a 38, because he rolled a 19.
Yep. But
To
he's
be fair,
still
he rolled below 5. He would have
That's
failed.
exactly why I said, can I increase the DC at all? Because, like, if you rack ones, he still passes. But he's still taking a good bit of damage.
He's taking all of that. Well, he would be if he didn't have immunities to certain damage types.
I imagine he's got immunity to fire, at least.
He does have immunity to fire.
He ate a dragon god, so...
He does not have it against force, though.
Yay!
Or
Magical bludgeoning.
magical bludgeoning. Cool,
Yep.
that's fine. So it's just the fire he completely ignores, and then he succeeded, so he takes half of the others.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that'll be half of the 8, and then half of the 49.
Yeah. And he obviously doesn't care about either of the knockback or the root, essentially. Because he passed. Because he literally just brings both of them, like, just around and just smacks them at the same time with both, and just boom!
That was cute. That was not bad. It is a shame that you were not born in a different time. Maybe you could have been something. But as of right now, you would be useless to me as a soldier against the primordials. You lack the intellect to fight against the Ultim. What good would you be?
You're not wrong, but...
This should
But
be wary.
I suspect...
At him. Don't
Play
just
her up
raps
a bit.
off, but...
I suspect you, as he kind of just sidesteps,
Yeah.
you fight like a dragon. Why is that? Your movements, they flow with such aerial precision. And you wield fire as if it is in your nature.
Good friends growing up. He
Ah,
says with the biggest grin. Just a mad grin, honestly, on a face.
then let me ask you, have you ever consumed the god of dragons?
No.
Ooh.
Let me show you
However-
what it gives you.
Take the dodge action.
As the point, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Can Alvina hear me right now?
Well, that's up to Alvina. Mechanically, yes, you're within range. Whether or not she's paying attention, I don't know.
Are you getting inspired whether you like it or not? So
You're
if
gonna
I
need to
can-
survive.
Yeah, exactly. Just give you all the help you can get.
Thank you.
Just another bardic inspiration for Alvina.
Thank you.
I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself and just float over. Oh, it's not mission mode. Is that on me? That was Pointbot. Float over Vara and put myself between these Imperials and the Unicorns.
Thank you.
Pointbot is going to watch. Because I think he'll just immediately get destroyed if he goes
Probably.
towards. Pointbot is going to be supportive from over there.
Things are going to be happening. The quarters are going to take their turn, and they are going to... Where is it? And they don't have that by base. Weird. Oh well, we'll just roll this. Lavina heals for 1 hit point. Well, I suppose this would be plus something. What's their modifier? Is it probably wisdom? Okay, plus 5. You get 6 hit points, Alvina.
Oh, thank you.
They just passively heal you every round.
Yee. I genuinely need that.
That's
Genuinely need that.
actually not bad.
That's going to be them. Ivica is going to swear at her turrets and take cover behind them. And let's see, she needs to get Rara away, but she's also going to create something herself as she seems to put earmuffs on.
I forgot Rara was there. Oh.
Oh, indeed. Imperial Legion 1 is going to try and fight back against the Devas. Going to wake up the final 2 are already awake. However, let me just double check. Let's see, some wisdom say, oh, they could potentially make it if they roll really high. Nope. Are unable to make it past the sanctuary effect. Vara is going to just try and keep blocking their path, aware of the benefits of the sanctuary, and her goal to kind of just protect people, and is going to try and keep these Imperials kind of concealed around here, kind of forming up with these Devas to keep them as like civilians kind of filter through and start piling stuff up over here by this tree. All of them giving Hara a wide berth. The Unicorn are going to continue charging the portal over here. That should be this and this as they manage to get it halfway through. Oh, that's a terrible one. There we go. That'll do. An Imperial Legion 3 is going to continue fighting over here, but is also going to struggle with the Sanctuary-like effects. Medici is going to kind of just shake her head at Alvina, just watching her fight. And is going to hold an action.
Hey.
Thingy's gone. Let's see. They've gotten in time.
Oh, is
Well,
the
they were gonna.
Is the telepathic link with my coatl still on, by the way?
Can be, yeah.
Albina's literally gonna go, thank you so much. Do it.
Well, I would provide better help if your AC wasn't so fucking low.
I'm wearing underwear.
I'm just wearing leaves.
They're his actual clothing. It's made of leaves.
I'm gonna do a hold action. That's fine for them, and then we go to full Q.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot Alvina can really do about her AC being a barbarian with all her attunement slots locked in.
Okay. So Lou's moved down to the thick portals. Does Alvina
Well,
want to lift?
Heading that way.
Yeah, heading that way.
Not yet. Give it at least one more round.
Okay. In that case, fuck you's gonna move just a bit closer on this side here.
Yeah. Alvina's gonna want bailing out, but she wants to hold him for like a couple rounds, because she's very worried that she's just gonna charge and just kill everyone. So, if I can keep him distracted for like another round, then you can grab me and get me out.
I'm essentially gonna hold my action to look for the point where it looks like Alvina's gonna be desperately in trouble.
Yeah.
And then flying swoop, grab her and dash towards the portal.
Is that you?
And that'll be me, yeah.
Okay.
So basically just so you were an Alvina.
We go to Davis.
It'll be
Davis
very obvious. Gonna be honest.
Davis continue fighting. This one is going to be relieved that Hara is no longer there, but is going to have to try and get back into the fight. So they're going to try and dash over. And I guess, ooh, do they dash towards the butcher or not? Alvina looks like they have this, right?
It's like either that or they can like
No
go.
bother.
She's either insane and has this, or is trying to buy time so everyone else can get out. Either way, leave.
Gwen,
Save
Hara
yourself.
has followed you, and is now in front of you, between you and Salvation. What would you like to do?
Hara behind, in front,
Hara's a
butcher behind.
Dryad. Yeah.
I'm a dryad.
Is that a fey creature?
Normally they are, but she's a god, so it might not be.
Maybe, but you know they are a god. I think they have their own typing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Never
They're
mind.
at
'cause
least at minimum a
hoping-
celestial or a fiend.
Oh.
She's not
Okay,
an arc
right,
fae.
so-
She's not an arc fae, basically.
No, I'm just hoping for pure face so she couldn't see me, but you know, never mind. Okay, so I am going to just move a little bit forward. Then I'm going to bonus action Hero's Inspiration. So you get a D8 to use for your attacks and 22 temp hit points.
Is that me?
Same for Lou as well.
Ooh, thank you.
I'd also stick it in for. No, I'm going to skip Chiron. Medici, yes. Vika, yes. And the blacksmith, yeah. I am skipping Chiron because, once again, fuck it. He doesn't deserve this.
He got you into this problem.
Yep.
Don't look
Okay,
at me! He got
and
me
then
into
I'm-
this!
And then I'm going to make a huge mistake and run towards Hara and try and hit them with a spell.
Ah!
Okay, go for
Yeah,
it. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to try and cast Contagion.
Oh!
So I'm going to use my +8 heroes dice as well. Oh, fuck you.
Hey, 27! 27! She's not in the super plate, so it might hit.
It does hit.
Yeah!
Yay!
Okay, so I don't know much about dryads, but blindness is always helpful. So blinding sickness. So disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws and is blinded.
Okay. That's a good thing her next
And
move doesn't
then
require
I'm
fight.
going to use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of there.
Mindfire would be hilarious.
Cha-cha-cha!
Mindfire would be hilarious if it worked on her, by the way. Almost certainly it doesn't, but...
I know, I didn't know which one to go for, so I went for one that blinding, generally speaking, should help most things.
Also, it probably works, is the main one. Like, She's probably immune
Yeah.
to confusion, is my thought. But confusion on a god would be very funny.
Confusion on a god could be hilariously dangerous. Just starts jumping from tree to tree randomly.
It just attacks the butcher would be kind of handy.
So, on a roll
Yeah.
of 7, create a platypus.
All right, Gwen, is that your turn?
She just jumps off a cliff.
Yes.
Okay, Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do? These Legionnaires have started actually being able to hit you now. They're improving.
They're
Mm-hmm.
working together.
They're learning.
They are learning. You think they're dangerous now? This is just them learning how to optimally fight you.
They're fucking Terminators.
I'm trying to think how I can use the slight therapy session to antagonize Raya with using my destiny as a reaction to just basically
You seem
in
angry.
Celestia.
What do you
And so-
believe is the source of your anger?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm being antagonistic and trying to use anything I learned from the
From the Mad God.
mad
Unfortunately, I
god.
don't know if it's going to be that effective while you're surrounded by Legionnaires fighting you right now.
Yeah.
It's a group session.
You might be able to antagonize them to give them a problem.
Like, I'm just saying, anything you say to her will probably be more effective if you aren't at the end of a knife point right now.
Yeah,
You're surrounded by a wall of spears.
but
There's
I'm
something about
gonna-
Wall of Spears that just diminishes your message.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. I've got the idea for this. I'm gonna start walking away, even taking any attack and trying to bluff. I'm still in good stead, whilst antagonizing her.
If you die here,
I'm
All
gonna
right.
take the risk to try
Alright,
and
so you're
draw
taking
her up.
opportunity attacks?
Yeah,
all
I'm,
of them, and they've got Sentinel.
Mm,
I'm gonna try and draw her ire up this way.
Alright, well, let's say, we're going to
Oh,
say
watch
they
out.
will be a flat roll, so let's go here. Oh, a 28.
That already hit, so you're already at 0 speed.
I was about to say that they have the key to open the can of spam now.
Yeah, they know where his weak spot is. That rib
Oh,
section.
ribcage. As you take 35 mixed damage, and your speed is reduced to 0.
Yep.
And I'm down. I was gonna try.
Oh, you're down as well? Shit.
Yep. 35 was enough to take me
That was
down.
a big. That was a big hit. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
I was gonna
be
try
fair-
because
It was
I figure-
ballsy. It was balls. You had a shot.
You
He's on
actually
healing
did
duty.
well to last this long.
Yeah.
against them it was a better chance. But I started seeing them down there, so I was gonna try and use everything I had to try and draw her up this way.
Yeah.
No, I'm down.
Yeah. As we go to Romeus of Love, who turns to Hara and looks at her, and in his kind of dopey gnome voice, you're just not as beautiful as Serena. Oh God, I hated that bitch.
Romeo's went significantly up in my estimations right there.
Just looks over at Gwen with his like drunken eyes. You know, you understand, don't you?
Stay out of this, Gwen. Stay out of this one.
No love triangles.
The guy just
I've
reaches
got
up
one
to
for
you with like
bombs
his
already.
drunken hand on your arm.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
what does the god of seduction know of love?
Oh.
And this bitch ate her. So what's she know?
this bitch ate her.
I'm guessing how she tastes.
Oh. She doesn't taste that great.
Because she needed more red arcanite on her.
Oh. That intentional, Chris, or accidental?
You'll never know.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye.
Anyway, I think one of your friends was down. Do you love your friends?
Most of them?
That one knows the child locks to the ship.
Do you
That
love
is
that
true.
one?
Fair point. I love him enough to
Unfortunately,
get the code for
yes,
the ship.
I love the cow man.
Oh, that's so sweet. As he takes out an arrow and
You
pokes
might
you
want
with
to
it,
define love.
as you feel a little pinch in your side, and a little bit of bleeding as he just pokes you with a sharp arrow.
With Gwentas on 1 hit point, just drops dead.
The shit is this?
Stop stabbing
You
me!
want your love back to the land of fighting, don't you?
He gives you a treasure, right?
How many hit
You
points
want
do you have again?
102.
Oh no! Oh no! I think I know what he's about to do!
As he takes out a bow, aims it to the sky, and fires the arrow that has your blood on it.
This might be about to hurt, Gwen. If this is what I think it is, this is about to hurt.
Ow.
As the arrow arcs into the sky, it comes down and pierces into Zormir.
Okay.
Zormir, you find yourself back to consciousness
Uh huh.
with 0 hit points.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
It's not what I thought it was gonna do!
I mean, you hurt the ones you love, you know,
I
so...
thought it was gonna be he just stabs Gwent with it, fires the arrow, it hits Zormir, Gwent takes half his health and damage and heals Zormir it. That's what I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna
pretty
do.
much.
That's exactly what I
Zormir's
thought.
gonna just like pats you on the hand as he starts to wobble away. Alright. Your life to your love's life. Best of luck, lovers.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
Yeah,
Starts
that's
Oh,
why
start
shit.
wobbling away.
define love.
No.
This is why Alvina's
wait.
response to when she loves anyone in the party, she goes, ew, no.
I like them, but I
Our
don't
fates are
love.
tied now.
As you
Yeah.
as you receive love warding bond.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it, what's
I am
Warden Bond?
Wooden Bond is you take damage as well, but they've all got resistance. 'Cause
Well,
you
it's not your
shared-
resistance, it's that you take half the damage.
So Zormir
Okay.
gets hit, Gwen takes half the damage.
Yes.
No, because that would be regular warding
That's
bond.
regular,
And
it's not
Zormir has
warding
0 hit points.
Right, okay.
As long as Gwent's alive, Zormir will be unconscious.
In
right?
effect, you both now have a shared hit pool. That belongs to Gwen.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, that's the point I was meaning.
It does mean we can heal Gwent instead of having to go over there.
Gwen, can I comfortably say, it's very lucky that Zormir is the one that went down first, because he might have done this to Alvina otherwise. In which
Yeah,
case you'd be
yeah,
taking
yeah,
the
pretty
damage
much.
from the butcher.
Yes, would not like.
But with that, Hara is going to have their turn. They are blind, but as Gwen was moving away, and this is just flavor, they are going to whisper something to Gwent in common that they can understand.
Damn it.
And I need Gwen to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Gwen.
As
You
the
got
word catch up to you.
The words
You,
are chasing
you move
now.
so goddamn fast. Would
Oh,
you
you
like
know
to do
what? I'm
anything
going to use my
before I
destiny
announce?
point
Yeah,
on that.
Destiny that, buddy. It's
Oh,
better. It's still
Jesus.
failed.
It's not
but-
much better.
Oh, wait. Would Sanctuary help on this one? Give me a sec. Sanctuary's got something about effect.
So you can't target them.
Yeah.
But to be fair, her wisdom is
Insanely high.
also really high. So I'm just kind of discounting the gods
Yeah.
from each other at this point.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm just gonna do it for the Imperials.
Yep. That's fair.
But Gwent, you fall under. What was the name of this again?
Command, maybe?
No, it's not command. It's dominating truth.
Ooh.
as for now, you drop into a effectively incapacitated state until you can save again, as one single truth, or one single truth to Gwent, erupts around your mind, burrowing and influencing you, attempting to sway and turn you. Now, you do not turn just yet, you have to fail 2 more times. But if you fail 3 times to dominating truth, your worldview is changed irreparably so that you align yourself with Hara.
God,
Oh, I
Oh,
kind of
damn.
want to.
When Chiron dies, good to have a backup.
we did literally make the joke if you could just switch to her.
But that is Hara's turn, is to do dominating truth.
I'm kind of curious what a mad god's view of the world is, to be honest.
Whatever it is, it's
I'm
somehow
assuming it's real
Right,
chill.
yes, Zormir.
she says just the right thing
Yeah.
to make Gwent believe that she is correct. Whatever that single truth to Gwent may be. That's up to Gwent. It is a character moment. Or is it
Insight them,
character?
Gwen.
I think I know
Insight
what
them.
I think I know what it'll be, but I won't say it because it might influence. I've got
I
an
roughly have an
idea.
idea, but I'll maybe save it for later.
Yeah.
We go to Imperial Legion 2, and they're just all fighting
Ooh.
right now. Unfortunately, the Davis have strucken back with these ones, so they're no longer sanctuary. So these two, the fighting is going to continue over here. As we go now to the Butcher, and I had something planned for this already. Where was it? Oh, yes,
That's
it
not
was this
good.
one.
Let's see what it is. I've got a hope. I'm looking forward to this.
As the Butcher raises up his hand and uncurls his fingers, and in there is a small spiraling mini tempest.
That.
Do you understand why they call me the God of Carnage? Eh?
No, I've never actually asked. Why?
Because I am the one who butchered the Tempest domain by myself.
On my own.
I pretty much guessed that player pretty much guessed that.
There is naught I cannot bring to order, that which I can unbind from chaos. And there is a lingering scent of chaos nearby that is oh so sweet and tempting. It's been
No,
a
there's
long
not. No, there's
time
not.
since I destroyed an Arc Soul. I thought I'd hunted the Arcanite ambassadors down already. But still yet some escape me. Fascinating. But I'll deal with that after I deal with you. And with that, he lets the Tempest erupt from his hand in a lightning storm that dances out 120 feet from him. Let's just go ahead and add a nice little 120 feet. Here we go. Let's make it nice and dark blue.
I'm sorry, Lou. Oh, it's an aura.
Oh,
Okay, I thought it was a
what the
cone.
fuck?
He just hurricaned, essentially.
As rippling through the arena, destroying the magical hats.
Aw.
You just see Gambit kind of just looking up. Oh, Gambit's not. What is it? Gambit, come back to the map
Which one
now.
was Gambit?
Gambit was over here.
Oh, good, he survived.
Hilariously, right under Fukyu, Thifra, who was attempting to steal some of the Butcher's weapons,
Yeah, I thought he might have been.
only to be like, why the fuck doesn't he have weapons out? Is suddenly blasted back from the invisibility, just an outline of drenching wet outline.
It's appreciated, Thebra. It would have been really nice.
But everyone inside the blue aura, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I can see this, right?
You can see this as suddenly a tidal wave of lightning and storm and just black clouds erupting out with downpouring of rain
Oh, damn it.
smacks into you.
On a
Oh,
zero,
no.
am I still doing a deck save?
Yes, you're conscious. You're still doing a dex save.
And was I close enough to hear what he said?
Yeah, he has a really his
He's got a
voice
big voice.
carries.
He has the whole try not to bellow your words kind of voice.
He doesn't shout,
He's,
but he has such stage presence that his voice carries to the back of the crowd, without even needing to try.
he's got my voice on the LARP field, but deeper.
All right, it is a DC 20 dex save.
Oh, I might have made it with the well, I might have made it with your point, but I'm saving that.
I'm using my inspiration on that.
That's a fair shout.
All right.
I'm not, because I'm still in bird form, so that should take a bit of HP.
Yeah.
Ooh, if it fails by 5 or more, so that'd be 15. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, good to know. Give me a second.
You don't know what it's gonna do.
I don't care.
If it fails by 5 or more, turns out it cancels out and you're fine.
That would be
That would be very funny.
hilarious.
Nope, never mind. Didn't make it either way.
Anyway,
You get 5 temporary hit points.
No, I already had temporary hit points.
all right, God of Carnage, let's go. Ooh, I might have to
Okay.
do 2 of these unicorns, which will be very interesting because it might stop the portals from going.
This is exactly the kind of shit I was trying to stop, essentially, with him doing this.
No, it's only 36 lightning damage. However,
36 flat, okay.
just 36 or half if you make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, half on a
Lightning
success.
Okay.
So it's a DC 20. If you fail DC 20, it's 36 damage. If you didn't, it's half for 18.
18.
18, yep.
If you failed by 5 or more, so if your save was below 15.
Yep.
So I believe that would be 5 or more. Yeah, so 15 or lower.
Yeah.
You are stunned.
I'm not stunned, but sorry, Grant.
As first thematic, since it's until the next, no, it's only until the next turn, or until the end of the next turn.
I
I'm just
think
gonna have this
Zormir's
storm
hit.
constantly downpouring for a round. What was that?
Do I take Zormir's 36 as well?
Yes.
That hurt.
Jesus Christ.
Aren't you so glad that you said you loved Zormir? Don't you
He's
now
not
just
ready.
hate the God of Love?
Or Zormir, one of the two.
I just
All
love how much
gods
that
to dicks.
fluctuated. Oh my God, God of Love's actually pretty cool. Nope, God of Love just did a dick move.
I
Because-
believe the God of Love thought it was a good idea.
I mean,
Oh,
it made
well,
Zormir might survive.
It empty.
Because fuck you stunned and was flying.
You fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
You go
How high were you
splat.
at?
In fact, you were only
Not-
5 feet. You
Yeah.
haven't raised into the sky. So you just went. "Meh."
Not high, because it fuck you would have only
You might
been
get
about,
winded.
Yeah. Fuck you would probably only been about 10 foot in the air.
Have 3 bludgeoning damage for the sake of having 3 bludgeoning damage. And also, if you were concentrating, I believe stun breaks concentration,
Does, yeah.
It does, yes.
so you are no longer an eagle.
So that would be into my main HP then.
It depends on
'cause you would
the.
have-
Yeah.
No, because they would have lost concentration in the air, and then they'd be falling down as fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The
hey, the
lightning
lightning
damage.
damage can take on the ball.
Yeah. The lightning damage would have tanked the polymorph. So,
But I need to do these unicorn deck saves because if they fail, they can stop charging the portal. Do they have? Ooh, they did not. Okay. All right, unicorn. And the next one we give advantage on because they're right at the cusp of it. I didn't need to give an advantage. Oh, you guys can't see this.
No.
One second.
We can't
Just-
see what.
The rolls.
The unicorn. Oh,
No.
just to show you what kind of bullshit the gods are throwing at me today. Oh no, I've sent that to Neil. Neil, congratulations, you get to see that.
Oh, okay. Gotta
I put it
check this
in the
now.
chat. So that's the unicorn's deck saves against this lightning. It's in the note.
Oh,
Damn!
wow.
Double 22, not 20s.
Just to show what the DM has to put up with.
God damn it.
Look at this. Look at these unicorns, man. For the audience at home, the unicorns both nat 20 their dex saves.
Ow.
For a
Nice.
22.
For 22 as well. They got a little bit of dex there. So the unicorns are fine. I guess I need to do the rest. I'm not gonna worry about the Deva and the Quaddle. For the sake of fun, the Legionnaires, Devas, and Quaddles are all stunned.
Yeah.
Apart from, I'll do the one on Alvina because it might matter.
Come on, little buddy. You got this.
So this is dex save. They don't have efficiency. It's 23. So it's
Yay.
fine. They make it. I need to do the Karen. This one I have to just roll regularly because I don't have a D&D Beyond for them. They do have proficiency, so that's a D9. But hilariously, they fail and take damage, but they don't fail enough to get stunned.
By the way, hot damn do I need my level up feat, because I know what feat I'm taking. It would have helped a lot against that, see?
But that is the Butcher's turn to summon a Tempest. As Lou Grim, are you stunned?
Yes, I'm stunned.
Is it still
then-
there, by the way? Is it
Yeah. So because the stun lasts an hour, a turn.
An hour?
An hour. Because it lasts a turn, I'm gonna have it that the storm just persists for that full turn, and it's currently just bucketing down with rain.
I was checking if it was like a unique one, or if it was the hurricane like spell, which I think lasts for a while.
No. So it only lasts the round,
Yeah.
as he like thingies out, and it's a temporary tempest.
This is awesome, though. I love this.
This is what the God of Carnage done. He just does lots of the elemental stuff
Yeah.
and martial stuff, while Hara just completely destroys your worldview.
He's Alvina, but a god.
As the point, you stunned.
I was not stunned.
Oh, you have your turn.
Okay, good. It'd be good if I planned anything. I was expecting Devilu's turn to think.
I'll happily
Yeah.
trade with you.
Lou is stunned.
Yeah, if you're. Oh no, you're.
I'll happily
Can the
trade the
point bot
stun
do
with
anything?
you. I'll happily trade the stun with you, point, if you want it.
Unicorn's fine. These guys are stunned. Rara's
Point
right there.
bot?
By the way, Gwent, thank you so much. That temporary hit point you gave me tanked most of it.
Oh yeah, I did roll for Point Bot, but also Point Bot isn't really doing anything at the moment. He's just
He's
here.
jiving. He's
Help
just
me.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
Gwen is on the
Gwen
ground, like clutching at his head now.
Gwent needs
I'm
the help.
just
'cause he's-
stunned next to a dancing monster.
hang on.
Yeah, Gwent is stunned and just took 72 damage.
Yep. Ah.
Point Bot is also stunned.
Oh shit. He's not jiving.
Hang on.
At least that's one thing.
So, Point Bot is also stunned and has. Okay, it's still up. Still up.
That didn't immediately go down. Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm coming to Gwent, pouring one of the health potions we got earlier directly into Gwent's mouth.
You go for it. You'll have one of the rares if you want to do one. The 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah, you're sharing some health.
And if that's your turn, we'll move to Alvina. Who is stunned.
Thankfully my rage stays up because I've taken damage, so there's that.
I'm going to interpose myself between Rara and these guys. It's not going to do anything, but I am there now.
You are in front
That's very
of Gwent's legs.
Yes.
You're still tall.
Silly
kind of-
question. Do I get 12 and does Zormir get 12?
No, you get the full amount.
Which
And
technically
Zormir's
means
still on the
Zormir
ground.
gets it. He's conscious. Zormir is conscious as long as you are, I think is how it works.
Oh yeah, Zormir is now just sharing your hit pool.
Ah, God damn it. Okay.
Gambit is
I'm just
going
realizing,
to
you
try
and
and
Zormir
get.
have just become a swarm, essentially.
Oh.
Quattl is going to try and heal you again. What was it? D8. Rolled a 1, but it has a
Another-
+5, so another 6 hit points back to you.
It's helping. It is actually helping.
It is slowly helping. Agika is going to gear up her turrets and take another fire at Hara. as suddenly the blasts shoot out. Hara has had her turn back. She could deflect.
She is blind.
She is also blind, though. So yeah, I'm just going to say that hits into her and is going to do a shit ton of damage. Those do like 30 each. So I'm just going to apply a cascade of 90 damage to her.
Nice! It's not gonna do a lot, because they've probably got like 1,000 health, but it
They
takes
also
me...
hilariously push her back 10 feet.
Oh, she's going to the portal!
Oh, shithouse.
Oh no.
She just like starts slowly get pushing back as this barrage of force blasts effectively bullet into her, and she ends up just right next to Gwen, and unaware to her because she's currently blinded.
That's why I was standing in between. Oh.
Yeah. Look, don't look at me. It's not my fault that it has repelling blast on the cannon.
Okay. I have a cannon with that as well. I'll get it out.
It's useful, yeah. Just ping baller!
But that is their turn. Imperial Legion 1 unfortunately suffered some of the effects and are mostly stunned now and defending themselves. Hara is going to take this opportunity to start pushing them all off the platform.
Get him, Mara!
Because she didn't fail. She isn't stunned, so she's just going to start pushing the Imperial Legion just off, and because most of them are stunned, they're going to start dropping as those who aren't stunned are going to try and like grab their fellow Legionnaires and try and just like slow their descent. But they're going to be out of commission for a round.
I respect their camaraderie.
Alvina is looking like possibly just glances and it's like, yep, Kirin's as awesome as I'd heard.
Which, hilariously, the other David that got pushed up much earlier has finally managed to like rise back up into the storm, and it's just like, what is going on?
What the hell happened?
The unicorns are going to continue charging the portal. Ooh, got a little
That was a good
feedback
portal
there.
charging, nice.
Mhm.
I don't know who
This
that
one
was.
gets a different color.
It would have been me, probably. Unmuting my mic.
Because I got them wrong way around, but there we go, that works. And then we go to Imperial Legion 3, who is being fought over. To be fair, they're still fighting over here, so that's fine. And Medici didn't have to have her held action gone off, but is now dealing with this rain, and it's obscuring her line of sight as she looks in at the party. She doesn't really want to get closer to the butcher, so she's going to have to fly a little bit closer to get line of sight on Alvina and then hold her action again. Thivra is just outlined in this rain, pounding off her while invisible. Is going to just, you kind of see her just like throwing her arms, or they're throwing their arms in the air, kind of just like gesturing of what the fuck. Let's see. Can't use any explosives either. I actually don't know what Thivra wants to do right now. Butcher doesn't have any weapons out, which is what her plan is, so I guess she is going to kind of just go hide and cover for now. Just
Did he have anything that could assist Alvina? I assume not, but it's worth an ask.
Yeah. Here, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's like, can he blur Alvina? I don't know.
Are you stunned?
Yeah, fuck you, stunned.
Unfortunately, fuck you, stunned. David needs to make a saving throw against wisdom from earlier. Let's do. Oh. Okay, David's 4 is slowly coming back out of this. Interesting. The rest are continuing to fight. That's fine. There's nothing particularly interesting there. Gwent, it is your turn. Are you stunned?
I am stunned.
You are stunned. Zormir,
Should I
it's your
do a
turn.
wisdom save as well?
Oh, yes. Also give me a wisdom save for Hara's effect.
I get super brain. Well,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, that's 2 down.
That's 2 down. Luckily for you, we don't count crits for anything. So
Thank you.
still get one more round.
It's not death save style, where in that one is 2. I was
not
like,
that
We're not going to get evil
Mm.
Gwent.
One more
until
to
next
evil
round.
Gwent. One
One
more
more
to evil
to
Gwent.
evil Gwent.
What's hilarious is I think you have the best chance of actually succeeding with this.
Definitely does.
No rolls like that.
No, it's like that. Zormir, it is your turn. Are you stunned?
No.
Then you find yourself
rolled 18.
conscious, and you find this weird tug in your chest, as if there's like some sort of invisible force kind of pulling you and pushing you simultaneously.
There's also
Were
a
you-
hole in your side, I imagine, because you're on 0
Yeah.
hit points for conscious. It's like,
So-
what the
Were
hell?
you not stunned owing to being unconscious when it happened?
No, he was conscious.
Conscious, but got
He's rolled.
rolled. I rolled well enough not to get
Okay.
stunned, but bad enough that
You
it
took
took
the
a lot of
No, I also
damage from me.
realized all of these guys, Legionnaires, actually have advantage on this because they all have Shield Master as well.
Are they wielding
Well,
glaives?
shit.
They're wielding glaives, which are versatile weapons.
Oh, that's awesome. One-handing a glaive is fucking cool.
Yep. You can see the DM put too much effort, or just the appropriate amount of
Oh, it's
effort
great.
into these angelic Legionnaires that you will be fighting as the main bad guy of the Empire going forward.
Yeah, I actually really like it. So it's like, ooh.
Seems like the
They
DM
basically
wanted to
got,
kill the party.
Basically got like long spears, essentially like phalanx spears, which is pretty cool.
I'm
Oh,
guessing.
that's awesome. I've just
Yeah,
realized.
they're modeled on obviously Roman Legionnaires.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I can't do anything except for talk.
If you're not stunned, you can.
You're conscious. You have health. It's
Yeah,
just
you're
Gwent's got the health.
fully. You effectively have
Yeah,
Gwent's hit
pretty
points.
much.
Yeah.
All right.
You and Gwent are sharing a health bar at the moment.
How reckless that makes you want to be is up to you.
Because
That's
currently
55
Gwent's not
points,
needing
don't
those
fuck
HP.
me.
That is one Tempest from both of you dying.
Okay. Do that initially. To
Hey,
heal up.
Gwent, you heal. Technically.
For 6.
Yeah. Healing myself up by 6.
I'm genuinely curious if this thing is permanent that the god did to you.
Don't do that to me.
I'm like, there's a non-zero chance that this is permanent.
Wouldn't that be even more awkward if Gwent turned evil?
Yes. It would be very funny.
I've done a
And
bit awkward, but it'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Zormir drops dead at the random times.
in
Yes.
in
How
Celestial,
unfortunate.
I'm gonna shout at the butcher. I have a way past the Rainbow Bridge if you want your vengeance.
That's the Rainbow Bridge. You mean the Rainbow Wall?
Rainbow Wall.
Rainbow Wall.
Rainbow Wall. Because you believe Ryan might be beyond the Rainbow Wall? Interesting. Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just got no fucking idea what it is, but Zombie might. Zombie's smart.
All right.
Just in a dramatic scene, as Zormir is shouting into like this thunder and lightning and rain pounding down on the broken celestial world around you. Just shouting across the battlefield. You see the butcher at least glance towards you. Luckily for you, he has a really high passive perception and heard you through the storm.
And it was in Celestial, so no one else but
Well,
Point would hear.
Point probably didn't. Point's very far away.
but he's about the only person that.
And anyone who's in Celestial around
The
me.
collateral near me
Yeah.
might understand it. all
I'm trying to-
our
Yeah.
current allies can
I'm
understand
trying
it.
to give them enough of a thing to try and stop and come solely and take me.
Zomir, I'm gonna be honest. I have a better chance of surviving this guy at the moment than you do by a lot.
It's not fighting him. I'm trying to convince him I'm worth taking rather than fighting us.
Alright.
You're going to kill
Zormir,
me.
If that's your,
You're
if
going to
that's your
goddamn
turn,
kill me.
Sorry.
we go to Romeus, the god of love, who is still drunkenly wobbling about, and is now currently just petting the unicorn, saying, "Good horsey."
Also, Zomir,
Okay.
there's a thought. He might just eat you to gain your knowledge.
Still has to wander over here. And
Yeah,
And then you'll
but
die, and then so will Gwent.
2 people will die.
Ass!
With mine, I've got
I'm
relentless
trying to-
rage. If he downs me, I stand back up.
How long does contagion last, and is it concentration?
Give me a second, I'll bring it up.
It is not
get a
concentration.
save?
7
but
days.
two- Be turned.
Christ alive.
On hit at the end of each. Oh, each of the target's turn must make a con save.
And if it
Yeah, yeah.
fails,
Yeah,
Oh,
if it
wow.
fails 3 con saves, then
Oh yeah.
it lasts 7
Then
days.
it's 7 days.
Hilariously, just like Gwen.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe you both did this to each other. Did I do it at the end of their last turn?
I don't think you've done any, so do you want to just do 2 and then C again? Because I imagine your con is quite high.
Probably higher than 18.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Where
Or at
did
least comparable to 18.
Huh. Oh no, there it is. Constitution. Yeah, she does have proficiency. Okay.
I'd be surprised if she didn't. She's a god. She's a casty god as well. She
18.
actually meets it!
Jesus.
That was a lot closer.
What's your save? Is it? What's your DC?
18!
then?
It was 18.
18.
Just
Yeah.
a
Wait,
little
wait,
one
wait, wait.
fail.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Gwen, have you changed your
Yeah.
thing since getting your focus, which increases it by 1?
I have, yes.
Damn
Unfortunately,
it!
it is 18.
Oh, I thought it'd be 19. Oh, that'd been so good.
No. I wish.
That would've been
I wish,
awesome.
I wish. Yeah, I think we could assume that they'll eventually get it back. But I believe
Oh,
they
yeah.
still have 1 extra round because it's not been at least 3. So still blinded for at least this round. Potentially the next one because I've lost track of how many rounds there were.
This would be the
Hara's going to glance
third, I think.
around and can't use any of. I'm going to assume can't use any of her gazes because that seems appropriate, given she is currently blind.
Yeah. That's
Which is
usually
a
the blind.
real shame, as the storm is still persisting around her. She's going to call out. Well, isn't this just lovely weather we have here?
Couldn't ask for better.
Who wants me to surrender?
both point and point bot raise their hand.
Family stunned, can't do diction.
The blind woman continues looking around the map.
Oh, yeah.
Alvina! That's auxiliary! Alvina will also raise her hand. But she doesn't say anything because she's focused on the butcher.
In case
But
anyone hasn't noticed, the centaur blinded me, and I'm going to need you to speak up.
yeah, I'm
Over the
very
storm,
aware.
preferably.
I've used this tactic before. I'm not falling for that.
Okay.
It's Alvina's internal monologue. I've done the Marco Polo trick before.
Can the point throw his
will
voice?
Say out loud. Well, I'd like you to, but he can't talk. So,
Who say this out loud?
Point.
the
Well,
point.
point's dead.
Hara just kind of glances in the direction of the point where the words were spoken. Ah, good. Let's talk about it. As she moves up to you.
Yep.
And what was your name?
The.
Lou Grim.
You can call me the point.
Hey!
Point, how long have you been a heretic?
All my life, as far as I've known.
According to my parents, about 18 years.
You're only 18.
No, he's like mid-20s for
Wait, you're the
dwarves.
same age? Wait, oh, for dwarf. Yeah, Alvina is actually mid-20s for human, but she's an elf.
Ah, good. And you do know it's a sin to fight against the gods, yes?
I've done damage.
I'm not fighting against you. I've just done defensive stuff.
Ah, fair point.
Ah, very wise. But you are working in league with the heretics? Supporting them?
Actually
It's
not.
still a
Yeah,
crime.
no, there are means to an end.
We haven't done anything. We
Yeah.
just met them by accident.
Yeah, they summoned us
You're
here.
just making things
We want them to
worse.
send us
by
home.
Bringing gods in at random intervals.
Kind of raises her hand towards you, but then stops halfway. I see. Care to prove your words?
How can I do that?
I love the point is once again digging himself into a hole that's going to cause untold atrocities.
Yep.
Yep.
Would you believe me if I told you we have no desire to hurt our siblings? We simply wish to bring them back into the fold.
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
Please do.
No, but we might have different definitions of hurt.
If your class is beating them into
It's
submission,
like
Eating
then
them. If
So
you can't eat.
eating them painlessly, not hurting them.
And what do you know about us? What have they told you? What lies have you been fed?
Actually, not been told a lot
oh,
about.
so
you
you're
know?
not a god.
We don't actually know
Guys
a
were
lot.
the war pantheon. Collectively, some of you ate other gods. That's about it.
Oh, I see. 8. What a interesting word.
Consumed, merged with.
And you consider this wrong? Even if voluntary?
If voluntary, no. But again, how
The-
voluntary is voluntary? Is it voluntary under duress?
Yeah. This is where the morals come into play, and for the point.
It was
Well,
hardly duress if all they craved was beating back their enemies. And thus I was born. And also, can you really blame me for the sins of my parents? Or do you not consider me my own entity? I have unique thoughts, not related to those of the war gods who gave me birth. What have I done to be deemed evil?
You stunned a centaur.
You attacked us.
So, Gwen
You-
has,
you
Gwen
mind
has to
broke
fail
us.
saves. I just have to be talks to.
Yeah, you mind broke our centaur.
Ara just like leans in. After all, where you come from, do you not have guards or police that apprehend criminals?
Oh, man, I feel like I'm getting pointed at right now by the point.
So there is a slight glance. I would say.
Would you not use all force necessary to apprehend dangerous criminals?
Nope, cause I don't want.
I believe the
Again,
police
define
use
necessary.
reasonable force.
But that will be Hara's turn. She is not going to do an action against you.
Okay.
Point is doing the same thing Alvina's doing. Just keep them distracted for long enough for the portal to open.
Oh, I know what I'm doing on my turn.
You know what? She might take the dodge action at least and kind of place herself on the other side of
This is gonna be.
On top of point, but
Just kind of moves Gwent out of the way. Get out of the way.
oh, she just feels like, oh, there's a person here. Just picks them up.
Just
and
like
moves them.
begins moving. Her legs graze against the Gwent just on the ground, and she just kind of like steps over and like slowly rolls him to the side or roll them to the side.
Point Bot attempts to give her a hug, not in any aggressive way, just
Cuddles.
affectionate.
Super rude.
I know you might be on side in a minute, Gwen. You might think she's got a point.
She's got point.
She's gonna
She's
get
almost
point in a
got
second,
the
yeah.
point.
Ara just like steps behind the point and just again leans in and whisper. I'll tell you what. I'll refrain from attacking anyone if
You're
you
back
have
very
them
quickly.
refrain from attacking me.
Be her back very quickly. I want to be back for the butchers, but I'm reading.
After all, I can hardly blame myself for defending against literal turrets aiming at me.
Okay, that stands for you. What about your associates?
Oh, Butcher's his own man. I can't control him. As much as I've tried.
Are you okay with us continuing to fight him if you are chill?
Sure. But with that, we're going to move to Imperial Legion 2,
Okay.
who we're going to say at least one of them is still up and thingying. You know, give one of them a fighting chance to try and take Zormir down.
Again.
So he gets 2 attacks. First one, 19 and a 12 to hit. I assume misses both.
Nope.
Yes.
As unfortunately, Imperial Legion 2, some of them did fail for stunned, and the rest are defending, and only one of them is available to try and hit Zormir. It is now the Butcher's turn, and the storm remains until the end
I'm
of
back.
his turn.
I'm back.
Good. We've just gone to the
Just in
butcher.
time for the
Yes, I was
butcher.
like, she just jumped down the stairs pretty much.
Notably, the butcher is no longer paying attention to Alvina and is staring over at Zormir, kind of calculating, thinking to himself,
Is he bullshitting?
More like, what does that mean? Because the butcher doesn't know where Thingy is. But they are intrigued. He glances back at Alvina.
He's
I
not
think
stunned.
our playtime is over. You are stunned until the end of his turn.
Oh, end of his turn. I thought it was end of my next turn. Okay.
No, it's the end of the next turn, so it would be the end of his turn since he cast it.
Ah.
While you are stunned, and I believe... Actually, I don't think stun...
It's incapacitation, which means I can't take a reaction, sadly.
No, I meant grapple checks. The stun doesn't prevent? Ability check. Can't move or speak. Incapacity just prevents you taking actions or reaction. Hilariously, stun is one of those things that doesn't prevent you from contesting a grapple check.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Butcher is just gonna reach out and grab Alvina by I don't know, the throat. The throat seems
Give
appropriate.
me the throat.
Does
Height
have
wise, yeah.
proficiency in this? Yeah, it does have
I
proficiency.
imagine
in
so. He's the butcher.
This. I'm basing it more
It's an
on
ironic name.
fighter, so let's just go with a flat roll. Alvina, give me a dexterity, an acrobatics or athletics. Obviously, you are still raging, I believe, so you don't have
Yep,
match on the
I'll
strength.
take it. I'll take the shot.
No.
I know I'm out muscled, but I put in a good show for it, so I'm alright with that.
Yeah. But still.
Whee!
Oh.
As the butcher, as all fools around him, takes the stunned Alvina and fucking yeets her
Which direction?
I don't have a
towards the void.
I don't have a destiny point, but I want to try and do something if I can. It's not.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Alvina, I know she can't take reaction. She wants to try and bite him.
Ooh, I'm gonna. I'll allow it. It's not technically an action.
Yeah. Alvina wants to try and bite him. Anywhere? Is there anywhere that's not covered in armor that she can reach with her teeth?
There is not.
Okay.
There is only hard, glossy black metal.
Yeah. She's gonna try then, I guess.
Even gloves?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, because he's got gauntlets on.
got full. He's got full. He's full plate.
Can Alvina's teeth out?
No,
Match the
but
guns.
I'll try. Bite him! Come on.
Ooh. It's not bad. Probably not enough, but
I'm gonna duplicate him
Ooh.
for now. Don't worry about this.
Alvina's basically trying to take a chunk out of him. Even just a little bit.
I will gain the power of you if I have.
even if it's just a little nip.
You attempt to, and you kind of like graze, but you just feel metal on your teeth. There's might be a slight dent, but your teeth are aching.
It hurt worse than when you tried to bite Zormir.
No, she
See,
succeeded on
that was
biting
one of
something.
his attacks. He
She
still
bit through
has
a rock
3.
before.
Let's see. He's gonna take out his fancy sword.
Oh, the Vorpal. The probably keen Vorpal blade, if I had to make a calculated guess.
4.
Alvina's like, get back here, you bastard! As she sails away.
Right, fair, uneven terms. Or I expect the more prominent insult would from you would be, "I'll get you when I become a god too."
No. No, she's not like that. She doesn't talk like that.
Elongate the O's of 2.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alrighty. The Deva is dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
What name?
As just luckily it took 2 attacks to kill the Deva. using up all 3 because he used one to throw Alvina, and is going to step over the Deva's body right up to the to Zormir. And as they end their turn right in front of Zormir,
Mm-hmm.
that's when the storm lights up. 'Cause it's the
Yay!
end of the turn.
Yay!
Woo.
And
gonna look-
people who were stunned are no longer stunned.
I'm sailing through the sky.
Yay! As he leans down towards Zormir, and in a not quite as carrying voice, just so that Zormir and only the immediate surroundings can hear. And why? No. And why, good
Cow.
Doctor.
Creature,
Mhm.
would I want to get beyond the rainbow wall?
You've not found your core yet. It seems the only logical place they could be.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, because that's oddly compelling. It doesn't make sense.
Oof.
Oh, nope.
And I burned my destiny earlier.
Yep.
Butcher
Even though it-
returns to full height, kind of staring down at you now with a bit of disdain.
Bluff.
Nonsense. You know nothing. But it's not his turn. His turn's already over. So Lou, as we'll finish up this round, with Alvina soaring into the void and Zormir at the mercy of the Butcher, and Hara trying to manipulate, spellcast Gwent into turning evil, and then just pocking the point into evil.
Oh, I don't think. By the way,
Didn't take a lot for the point.
Medici's held action didn't go off with me being yeeted, I assume. Just
No.
no.
For those interested, she was holding a heal,
yeah. I
um,
assumed it was.
waiting for you to get bloody. Which, by the way, are you bloody?
No, Alvina's not been bloody this entire fight, actually.
Yep. Then she was about to pump 70 hit points into you.
Yeah, I would have been. If he'd hit me once more, I'd have been bloodied, probably.
As far as Medici's concerned, they're technically winning in that the portal's nearly done, and
Yeah.
Hara appears to be distracted by the point somehow.
Yeah, Alvina's like, well, I technically did my job, but Zombie, you're a fucking moron.
But first, Luke, it is your turn. We'll finish up this round.
His armor was just mostly trying to trick him into going into there and getting his ass absolutely kicked by the fucking the Arcanites.
No, he'd probably figure out a way to do it tactically. He is the god of war.
He is. I mean,
Yeah,
they're all
they're
God of
also
War.
the
That's
one-
kind of the point.
Yeah.
And some of the Arcanites wrote the rules of the world.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd charge in single-handedly. He'd figure out a way to crack it. It basically put all of their focus on going in there.
Oh, presumably he wouldn't go in himself. He'd probably make Zormir do it.
Also true.
But yes, Luke, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Hara appears to just be chatting with the point at this point. In the corner of your eye, you see Alvina kind of just dipping below the horizon.
I'm really Alvina's gonna be doing to the message to the call. I don't suppose you're capable of lifting me with flying, can you?
Kind of just whispers. No, I can at least slow your descent, though.
Okay, that'll be helpful, thank you. I've got an idea. I might be able to push myself.
To be fair, I feel like Qual actually probably could just do a slow feather fall on you now. Or at least the equivalent.
Would I be able to just hit Hara, or would I catch?
Where is
What are
Lou?
you trying to do?
Where is Lou?
Lose this one.
Lou's here.
Oh, he's behind me. I can't tell him. Look, she's agreed not to fight us if you don't fight her. Oh. Fuck.
But unless you can ignore cover, there's a chance you might hit the point.
I think you lost that ability, unfortunately. Oh no, actually you have Spell Sniper, I think.
Yeah, I have spells.
Yeah, I forgot you had the Spell Sniper one, not the one.
Then you can hit Hara without any difficulty of avoiding the point.
because I don't know any better.
You probably have to step to here, I imagine, on account of the giant turret in the way.
To be fair, it's not like that tall. It only comes up to like your chest. You can easily shoot
Oh,
over
I was
it.
thinking a lot bigger.
No,
I
it's
was
just
thinking like StarCraft missile turret kind of size.
Oh.
Fair enough then. Yeah. Those are really cool though, I really like them.
Moving on to the point next.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on her.
All right.
Then that's an attack.
Roll. She
Does that hit
takes. Yeah, it hits. She takes the full necrotic damage. As you can just see this like ghostly hand come out and just slap her.
Bam! How dare you!
You see Hara kind of just like lick some of the blood from her lip, stares at the point in a blank stare.
I hadn't told them that was the agreement yet. Sorry, I was about to turn around and tell them.
Oh,
I
she can't
suppose
heal.
you would look down on me if I killed whoever that was.
Sadly, yes.
But Lou, is
Morally,
that your
no, because you're killing my friend. Yes.
Lou, is that your turn? I believe.
Slightly.
He cut out.
Other
Yeah.
than moving, yes.
Yep. Go ahead and move your character however many distance you want.
Oh,
The
you're back.
Yeah, you
Point
completely
it
cut out
is-
for me.
Yeah, Chris, you can cut completely for a second there.
Lou, do your movement however you'd like. The point, it is your turn. I have no idea what's up with my
I-
mic or internet. I don't know which one it is.
Are we finishing this round then ending?
Yes.
Okay. In that case,
That's because we're over time already.
I'm not going to save Alvina yet because it's a lot more dramatic to just let you fall for a week.
Let me fall for a week. I can rocket jump.
Yeah. Okay.
They're still falling.
In that case, I will activate my. For someone who is so against Destiny's powers, I'm using him a lot. I'm gonna activate my Destiny power and keep talking to Hara.
Okay.
We won't hurt you if you agree to leave these people be, or at least engage them in honest, straight-up conversation.
I mean, you might
Because
want to ship this to
you
Lou.
You ask me what crimes you have done. I ask you, what crimes have they done?
They are. What constitutes a crime?
Mm.
But yeah, you may.
It'll
It's
start
you.
to fade out.
Can you celebrate?
Was that?
Testing.
Yep.
Now I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on, so let's. Hara will consider this for a week.
Okay. Can I roll the persuasion now so I remember?
Yes. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Alvina, what are you doing for your round?
Alvina, how is she still above the ledge level? Because I bet you threw me pretty hard.
Yes, because you reminded me that Quaddles have wings. Yes.
Cool. Alvina's basically gonna pump as much firepower to basically that direction as she physically can to try and just rocket her that way.
Uh,
We're gonna have fun there.
Yes. Would you like to try and avoid the auras of pain?
If possible, yes, but
Make me an acrobatics check to
Yeah.
see how well you do.
yeah, the main point is
I think something's up with Discord because everyone's cutting out now.
Actually, 32.
Now Wolfie cut out.
Yeah,
also,
I think it might be Discord.
yeah, I think something's
Yeah.
up with Discord because everyone's cutting
The
out.
last
now.
I got is the
Ah.
main point is.
Also, I'm going to use this actually as well. Bonus action.
I think that was...
Did that come up in chat? No?
Nope.
Fucking Boon of Destiny, basically. It's not coming up in chat for some reason.
Okay.
But it's basically Peerless Athlete, which is bonus action. I get advantage on all athletics, acrobatics. My push, drag, carry, lift, and everything is doubled. The whole bit. And my jumps are increased. So.
Cool.
Oh, now it came up.
There you go.
Everything is failing.
Twice.
Go ahead and make me your acrobatics with advantage then.
26.
Yeah, you easily avoid and land wherever you would like.
I imagine she'll be aiming like to probably, honestly, end up about next to Lou. So.
All right, go for it. But with that,
Come over here, Coel 4. Follow me, buddy.
you already had Gwen's turn. Interesting. Oh, we need the Devas. The Devas on 2 success, 2 fails. Let me just quickly see if this Deva turns evil.
Yeah, I can't control Coel 4, unfortunately, but he's over here as well. Come on. I want to see if
Unfortunately,
David turns evil.
While he had, he was recovering. Unfortunately, Deva 4 has turned
No!
to the dark side.
Red Angel.
It's not that bad.
You say
But-
that now.
With that, that's where we're going to end. The Unicorns will go next week to get the near completed portal. They're 2 rounds away. Although Hara is right there, and if she turns evil and kills everyone near her, it's entirely possible.
Just chill. We're talking.
For now.
Don't
I
worry.
rolled a 32 to persuade us to just leave.
No, don't worry. If she doesn't get persuaded to just leave, I will try my best to yeet her off the cliff.
Puny.
Actually-
Apparently she's not to be hurt.
I never said I'd hurt her. I said I'd throw her. There's a difference.
But with that, because we are having constant internet problems, and we
Yeah.
are at the end of the session anyway, that has been episode 77, Celestial Consequences Part 2. Electric God's gonna murder you.
Yeah. And I actually survived quite well against the butcher. I'm quite happy with that.
You
Way
did,
better than
but
expected.
I don't think the Butcher's taken like any damage so far.
Oh, yes. Hey, yes.
All right, let
I
me
hit-
rephrase that. The Butcher has taken an inconsequential
Yeah,
amount of damage so far.
I made him bleed. It's something.
If he bleeds, we can kill it.
Exactly.
And Hara's taken a little bit more, but it is still inconsequential. Well,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more consequential. If you did this for maybe like another 20 rounds, you might kill her.
Yeah.
Oh, only 20
Maybe.
rounds.
Only 20. But
Then
she is way
that's
more
fine.
killable than the Butcher, so.
Oh, absolutely. I'm happy I dealt any damage to the butcher at all. I'm taking that as a victory, and I didn't get bloodied. Somehow.
With that, thank you all for watching, thank you all for playing. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first battle against 2 of the gods.
That was
We'll
awesome.
turn next week to find out what happens. It generally could go either way. I've got a couple of fun surprises.
Oh no.
Zormi
we'll
is gonna
see-
die horrifically and take Gwent with him.
Third god.
Which to here at least would solve the problem of Gwent is 50-50, actually slightly more than 50, I think 60-40, might be turning evil next session.
Mhm.
Evil.
Awful evil
I'm
Gwent.
not going to ask you to make a backup character just yet, because I have alternatives if I also need to kidnap a couple other people, because Zormer might be dead,
Yep.
and the point might be forcefully going with other people to convince them to leave.
The party is left of
I wasn't saying I'd go
Lutheran,
with them, I'm
Alvina,
saying you just
Alano,
leave.
and- It's Alvina.
Yeah, but if she turns around and tells you, okay, I'll leave, but you and some of your party members come with me, and I'll spare everyone, what are you gonna pick, Point?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
I can see
exactly.
them doing
I know how this party works.
Yep.
I know how to steer a story.
It's
Which means
2
that-
weeks time away, so.
I give this a heads up. The bit
Well,
is,
you know, Gwen,
means
if
the
you
party-
have backup characters, then just have them on standby.
yeah.
That
That
I will
means as
take a
well,
look.
the last remaining characters from the party will be Luke Grimm, fuck you, and Alvina.
Oh no.
Just as a heads up of what you're leaving behind.
With that,
Okay.
good night and good
Just Alvina.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.